Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not
Your grand jury.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
Got the wrong guy.
Remember
the dog
in the beginning when we started
He roughed him up
years
quite
ago?
a bit. There's a lawsuit.
9 out of 10 judges prefer watching the Recovery Addict live stream in their courtroom.
The fireworks are not done.
Now we're getting commentary on the case. Dati mihi Anglican, please, service level.
Is that correct?
I didn't ask you to interrupt me. Oh, for Trump's sake.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict. Excited to be back with you today. Getting at it. We've got a lot of stuff to cover, so that's going to be fun. And I feel like I feel different today. Like you might hear it in my voice a little bit. It's well, this happened. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Sorry, I know I'm. Oh, I've got a son who wants. Oh, this will be different. Hang on. Yeah, I tried to trim my goatee. Let me turn this down just for a minute. I tried to trim my goatee. I need that up on the screen. This. And let me just say, the beard trimmer guard does not work. It does not work. It is. You think you put it on there, you're like, oh, I'll get a nice even. Nope. It does not work. Or if it does work, it does not work the way I thought it would work. So I went in for a nice, I thought it would be nice, in honor of Dan, who always was clean shaven for the funeral. I thought maybe I'll trim up the goatee a little bit. And I did. It's but I had the guard on. Like the guard was on, and it was like, that was like, wow, that was close. Wow, that felt nice and smooth in that area. And once one area is smooth, the rest has to be smooth. That's what happens. That's what happened. So I trimmed it right down. I've got just a little bit. I've got a 5 o'clock shadow. Look, you can hear. That's what I've got right now. Just a 5 o'clock shadow. So, all right, welcome. So. Oh, it's great to be here. It's great to be here. We've got some stuff to do today. So, speaking of what we need to do, let's see. I'm not sure how well this is going to work because my voice is not what it's what I thought. I think I'm coming down with what my wife had, and I'm blaming her for it. So, Big RA, if you want to come around over here, and I can see you're in uniform. There you go. And sort of get close here. You have to listen for the cues.
Never done this before, so.
Can you hear this?
Mike. What day is it, Mike? Guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day!
Welcome to Wednesday. I just didn't have it. Good job. Thank you. That's the best I've ever heard. Better than all of yours. The kids are like, best one ever. Best, yeah. He paid them to say that. So, thank you. Appreciate that. It is hump day. It's Wednesday. We made it halfway through the work week. Don't show your dad up. Yes. Get your own channel. Okay, just kidding. Yes, and he was wearing the Recovery Addict hoodie, which is great. So thank you. Now go back and do your college schoolwork. So he's busy day. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? We've had a couple days off. It feels like a Monday here for me, but it is in fact halfway through the work week. It does sound like me. He's got that voice, and he can play the piano like no other. Like he can just sit down and just like, oh, I want to play that, and he does. And it doesn't matter who wrote it or how complicated it is. It's like, oh, I got it. Oh, that's a third, and then it goes, yeah, and it's, oh, and it's a, yeah. Bing. He's just magic. It did not come from me. I don't know where he got that. Schmoopy says, thank you for no commercials. Thank you. Glad to oblige. Glad to oblige. Kim R., congratulations. You were first in chat today. Because of that, we're going to punish you. We're going to give you the internet, and it's your responsibility to maintain it and keep it running. Now, this is a big deal, especially on the heels of yesterday when, like, everything went down on the internet. So I am so glad it wasn't me in charge of the internet. I don't know who was in charge, but I'm sure their phone was ringing off the hook. Because last night for, I don't know, an hour or so, YouTube was down, Google was down, Amazon Web Service, everything was down. So, anyway, we've got happy birthdays to sing to. I received my crime scene glasses cleaner. Oh, these are so good. I don't know who sent me this. I wish I could, like, put a note on everything that the true crime glass wipe. Oh, man, it's fantastic. I love it. Okay, so I was starting a little bit late today because I'm fully medicated, and so anything can happen at this point. And I'm just trying to save my voice for the birthday song, and then we're going to jump to court. But let's see. Francis says, I was in charge yesterday. My internet was fine. Maybe your phone didn't work because the internet was down. That's why you didn't get the calls. All right, we have some birthdays. Thank you very much for the birthdays, by the way. Josh has prepared these for us in alphabetical order. Wonderful. Thank you very much. 3 birthdays. Everyone, wherever you are, join with me in celebrating the birthdays for Randy Thompson Thumper and Windy Horse 262. We're going to sing together, and I'm going to need your help because my voice isn't quite there, but my goal is to not let you hear me sniff, by the way. That's my goal today. Let me know how I do. All right, stand up wherever you are. Deep breath, shoulders back. Project your voice to the back of the room. Blend your voice with the neighbor and warm up with me if you will. La 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 la. It's going to work. It's going to work. We got this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Happy birthday to Randy Thompson Thumper and Windy Horse. Happy birthday to you. Randy Thompson Thumper and Windy Horse, there are many wonderful days, but today is your special day, and I realize there are a million places you could have been and a million people you could have celebrated with, but you chose to be here with us. The privilege, pleasure, the honor, the joy is ours. Hopefully we can turn it back to you and make your day a little more special. And begin by helping yourself to free pancakes at Denny's, IHOP Village Inn, Waffle House, McDonald's, Tammy Dunlap's house, Bob Evans, and Cracker Barrel. And Andy's Grill. I forgot Andy's Grill. I think. Maybe Andy's Grill's on it twice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Have some pancakes on us. My goal in life is for my children to be not just more talented than me, but be able to apply the talent in a productive manner better than me and be more successful than me, and so that in my old age they can take care of me. That's my goal in life. So far he's doing great. He's doing great. No late birthday club. Shh, don't curse it, Kaylee Rose. Don't curse it. Good morning, everybody. I see you out there. I see the dancers doing their thing. Lindsay Bay has cake and cupcakes for everybody and cookies. Amber's mom is playing the drums. You know it's going to be a good day when it starts like this. Happiest of birthdays to all of you who are celebrating. You get a do-over with grandchildren. I'm so excited. 2 more months. I'm going to be a grandpa. Amber's mom has got to go. There's a song about that. No, that's Stacy. I hear you, Greeners. Right. Speaking of drum solo, I'm going to play with Amber's mom where she's playing the real drums. I'm sure I'm going to do the air drums. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, okay. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to go to court first with Judge Simpson. And I apologize. There was I don't know who said it to me. There's a little case out of, I think it's in South Carolina, where there's a stand your ground hearing going on. The audio is just terrible. And by terrible, I mean it's not there. There's like a microphone that one cameraman is sitting on the back of the room and you just can't hear anything that's going on. I can't fix what isn't there. So as much as I'd like to cover that, they're just, some audio's there and some's not. I can't do that one, unfortunately. It would drive me nuts. So I apologize for that. But we are going to go to court now and check out Judge Simpson, who we haven't seen in a fair bit.
Just sent me a video of roaches
Looks
fighting.
like people are getting set this morning to get going up there. I'm sorry I can't stay off to see the wrist and thumb surgeon. I've got bad news for you, Laura Fry. The wrist and thumb surgeon charges an arm and a leg. Hopefully everything goes well and your wrist and thumb are doing great and you get to keep your arm and your leg. So, Heidi, new member, welcome. Good to have you here. My birthday gift to you is my milestone chat. Let me pull up the milestone chats. Just 1 second. Let's see. Cat Girl member for 14 months. Happy Hump Day to all who celebrate. Everyone celebrates Hump Day. And AC's Wildflower member for 22 months. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. AC's Wildflower. Oh, is that American kestrel right there? This bird? It looks quite falconish. I stole my wife's box of tissues. All right. Kurt is here. Good morning, Kurt. Welcome. Oh, it's a red-shouldered hawk. See, it's small. It's small. I couldn't tell. You can forgive. Well, all right. I see it. I see it now. All right. Just did the wrist surgery out, but then it gets feeling better afterwards. Recovery Addict, me trying to use talk to text. This is the real challenge. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I saw today? Okay. Can I nerd out just for 1 minute? I don't need this. I just want it. Shure, which is spelled Shure, which makes great microphones. It's actually the brand of the microphone I just purchased for Top Mark Media. They came out with they've got amazing teleconference microphones, like the mics you use when you're sitting in, a conference room and everyone's talking, and it has like beam forming technology and stuff. And they thought, this works really well for telephone conferences. I wonder if it would work well for TV broadcast. And they came out with the Shure DCA 901, which you don't have to remember the number. There's not a test. But it's like a circle. And it's got 58 little microphones inside. And you can just set it up and you can say, I want to hear that over there, and I want to hear this over there, and that over there. I don't want to hear that. And you could just reach out and grab your... Can you imagine what that would be in court? It would be amazing. First of all, judges will not allow it because they like to control who has mics and who's muted. But you could literally just say, you set up one microphone and just pick out all the tables. You want to hear the judge better? Just the judge. You want to hear the witness? Just the witness. And it's amazing. It's like a shotgun mic for every person. It's going to revolutionize television streaming. You're going to see it most, first and foremost, in sports, because that's where the money's at. But thought I'd share that. So you heard it here first. Way to go, Sure, by the way. Sherry Smith, member for 29 months, OG. Yes, just glad to be here. I'm glad we're here, too. Birds have shoulders, yes. It's amazing. If you ever start studying falconry, schmoopy, how many terms we use that are related to falconry. Just someday when you've got some time, you want to run down that rabbit hole. It's a fun one. Laura Fry, member for 19 months. I know you've been here longer. You are an OG. I love it here. Gives the cripples something to do. That RA is the best sound quality on YouTube. Well, hey, we love you being here. I will forward it to. I look forward to seeing the court in 40 years. Oh my goodness, 40 is a little optimistic, Kurt. Yeah, it's new. You watch The Croods, right? I'm sorry, the drugs are kicking in. You've watched The Croods, which is like a movie about like cavemen people that's cartoony. And they're like, don't touch it, it's new. That's the court system, right? When it comes to technology, they think they're like right on the edge because they've got Elmo, right? Elmo's like, hey, we have a projector. That's really cool. And a couple courts are like, we have Zoom. That's technology is so much further advanced. They have so much they could adopt, but they don't. Brenda Meyer, member for 28 months on your OG. That's what I was going to say. OG, thank you very much, Brenda Meyer, for 28 amazing months. It wouldn't be the same without you here. All right, let's see who this gentleman is who's been waiting patiently. Byron Blair. Got his headphones on. I'm not sure if he's drinking out of a plant pot or if that is just coffee is positioned in a way that his plant is behind it. But I would personally appreciate it if Quartz undiscovered Zoom. It was good while it lasted. You know, when we had no other option, I'll take it. But I will admit, it would be a lot more fun to have a camera, like a TV camera, in Simpsons Court with some good mics. I know a couple of you would appreciate a little more time spent on the bailiff as well. Okay. By the way, can I share something? Well, while we're waiting, I ask permission, but then I don't listen to your response, and I just do it anyway. So let me just go ahead and pass that to my computer. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's send it to that one. And I'll bring it up right here. Now, I've always been a little bit awkward about, or self-conscious, I guess is a better term, about taking pictures at a funeral. Okay, now, hear me out just a little bit. Yesterday was a funeral for my friend Dan, and it was a beautiful funeral. The family's amazing, just awesome. That would be awesome, Kurt. So I get there, and I have been at funerals where people go in like the viewing, open casket viewing, and they're doing the whole selfie thing. You know, one last family photo or something. I don't know. If that's you and it's your family, I'm not knocking that at all. I myself, with it not being my family, didn't feel it was appropriate to do that, and I didn't. I'm not sure if like cemetery selfies or casket selfies are a thing or they should be done away with. But I did sneak my camera out to take a quick picture. And don't at me. I needed to do this. I had to do this because I was never going to find this situation again. It's impossible. It was just like it was like winning the lottery to find this. And B, you guys need to see. You guys have to see. So it was at the cemetery where most of the people there are not going to complain because they're all dead. I went away from the others before I took the picture, so I thought I would share something with you that I saw at the cemetery, which I thought was because Ayden Town Cemetery is massive. And it's old. It's like one of those old cemeteries where there's no level ground anywhere. It started out level, but like it's all just like lumpy hills, and they're constantly trying to bring in gravel to try to to reinforce the little dirt path between the. It's nuts, right? It was not designed well, and it's full. So here, let me show you what I'm talking about here really quickly. This is what I saw at the cemetery. The family name was Brickerman or something like that. The family plot had like a line of stones, a square line of stones around, and then all these family stones. And then there's Bingo right in the middle. I think Bingo is a pet, but this is not a pet cemetery. As a matter of fact, you're not allowed to bury pets in this cemetery. But I don't think the family followed the rules for a couple reasons. First of all, you can't really tell in the picture, but the spot where Bingo headstone is sunk. It's sunk about, yay far. I think they just went over there in the middle of the night with a shovel, dug a hole, and buried Bingo, and then stuck a gravestone on him. And I thought, that's the coolest thing ever. Of course, if you buy a plot, I would have going to bury whatever. I'm going to bury gold there if I want to in my plot. It's my plot. I paid for that land. I'm going to use it. But it took every fiber of my being once I saw this not to shout out Bingo as as I saw this, because I was walking with my daughter explaining, how the headstones work and how the cemetery is laid out, which was good because, the family was still over on the other way. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. It's not really relevant to anything other than that, but I thought that was cool. But me yelling bingo at a cemetery is not good. And I'm glad I, refrained from that. All right. Has anyone said yet that was not on my bingo card? Anyway, that's pretty cool. All right. As we're waiting for court to start, DSN, thank you very much for the super sticker. I love it. Yelling bingo in the cemetery. No, I wasn't going to do that. But the worst thing about the cemetery is all the little paths to drive around through it are single lane. And so, it gets better. Hang on. While we wait for court to start, hold please. I've got stories from yesterday. I have been to, sadly, a good number of funerals. And I have been in the funeral procession, like going from the funeral home to the cemetery several times. I have never had a police escort before. I don't know why. We've never had a police escort. A lot of the ones I've been to out here in North Carolina have been like at family cemeteries and things like that. But I've never had a police escort. This time, we didn't have a police escort for the first city we were in. We started in Greenville, went through Winterville, and went to Ayden. And they said, look, we don't have a police escort because the cops are too busy in Greenville. And this is a veteran of foreign wars. I think he served in the Korean War. And normally they do police escorts for that, I guess. And so they said, this traffic light, you can't run it. Just put your hazards on. And I'm like, whatever. If the car ahead of me is going through, I'm running it. The car ahead of me went in on a very dark reddish orange colored light. And I made it through. Okay. I'm like, okay, now I feel like a bad guy because this is the town I ran a stoplight in before. But I made it through. Nobody pulled me over. And then we start getting down. We got down to Winterville. I'm the last car who made it through. Everyone behind me did not make it through. And I make it through, and we're going. And we get down to Winterville, and the Winterville cops light up the front, and we're just blowing through stop signs. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And just a whole bunch of us, all with our hazards on. I'm like, I can get to liking this. This is the way to travel. This is the way to get about. And we're zipping through, and I'm going through. There's a right intersection, T intersection, 3-way stop. And I just go through and pass to the right, and right off to my right, there's a sheriff. There's 2 sheriffs, and one has his window down. He's looking out like at me, and I'm the last car, right? I'm the last car in this procession. I'm like, oh great, I'm the easy pickings. They're gonna just pull me over, and I'm screwed. They're gonna be so mad at all the other cars, and they're gonna blame me for everything they did. I was just following the car in front of me, and that excuse never works in traffic stop. But I was just doing that. Well, pulls out behind me. The second cop pulls out as well. And they both light up their lights. Woo! I'm like, okay, I'm going to pretend that it's not for me, even though I'm on a 2-lane road. And this could end badly, but I'm going to pretend it's not for me. And then one of them pulls out alongside me, like on the oncoming lane, and speeds up. And he's like alongside me. I'm like, oh, this is not, it's a pit maneuver. And I've got my wife and kid in the car. I'm like, I'm just going to ignore him, and maybe he'll go away. And it worked. I think, oh, he's getting the guy in front. Good. The other guy still behind me, lights going. I'm like, I'm just not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Turns out they were part of the whole deal. We had just moved into another town, and they were covering for us in that town, but they were supposed to get ahead of us, and they missed the entrance. And so one had to pass and one behind. So I ran every single stop sign from Greenville to Ayden, never stopped, and didn't get a ticket. So that was fun. All right, where were we? We were going to court. So if I get a ticket in the mail, I'll be so mad. Anyway, I was going to get a selfie, like with the lights in the rearview mirror, because that would be perfect. But I thought then he would pull me over for sure. When is your court case, Recovery Addict? I don't know what just fell off my desk. It's probably something crucial because I only keep crucial things on my desk. But hang on. Did you guys see what it was? Something big fell off my desk, and now I can't. It's not on the floor. Oh, it's my gavel. My gavel fell. It's okay. It'll be all right. Oh, man. This cold is going to kick my butt, though. So I sent to RA on burner, but he's going to cover. Oh, Southern Treasure, thank you very much. The sound was just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And I tried and tried and tried, but it just wouldn't work. It sounds fascinating. It's a stand your ground case. Doesn't sound like stand your ground to me, but it's more like a car chase. It's very much like the case out of Georgia with, what's that girl's name? She pulled over and shot the guy. It sounds like that. She got convicted. You heard it here first. I think I will read a manual for anyone not from the South moving here that tells what to expect when they least expect it. Gigi, include in that manual to pull over for oncoming, like if you're driving on a 2-lane road and there's a funeral procession coming towards you, you pull over. I never knew that. I didn't know you're supposed to pull over for just a funeral procession. Obviously, if there's police, then yes. But man, everyone pulled over. There was a construction crew working on the power line installation on a section of road. They saw us coming. They put their trucks. The guys stopped working. They got down off the ladder. They took their hats off and stood at attention as we walked by. A bunch of construction guys. I'm like, wow, the amount of respect they show is just incredible. It was Hannah Payne. Yes, it was Hannah Payne. And turn your headlights on and radio off. Oh, that's a good one. I normally don't have the radio on, so that works. They're getting paid anyway, paid by the hour. Yes. I'm sorry, this cold, I'm out of breath. And I don't know why. It's kicking my butt. I haven't done anything. I sit down. Donna, I know we talked about that this morning. Just terrible, terrible audio. And it's gonna run into Corey Richens, which starts on Monday. So we just won't have time to do that. Greeners is calling it. No. We've got some court hopping today for sure. Southern Treasure, part of the problem is a copyright issue. I don't have media access to that. To cover it, I would have to do it on high speed with constant interruptions. Mods, you can't get 3 days off. After 3 days off, you'll just quit on me and be like, hey, life was good without work for 3 days. Let's do a couple more. So you can't do that. You have to work today. In PA, we don't pull over for a funeral, but in NC they do. Judges come into court.
Sure. All rise. 14A District Court for County of Washington, State of Michigan is now in session. All those representing the court are here. Judge Jay Sutter to preside.
You may be seated. I'm sorry, sir. Please go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook, the people. Your Honor, the people would believe any potential conflict between this honorable court and the office of the public defender. While the people do not believe that any such conflict exists, we make this waiver in the avoidance of all doubt.
Thank you, Mr.
Morning, Judge. We likewise do not believe that any conflict exists, but should a conflict exist in any of the matters before the court today, we will waive said conflict and ask this honorable court to please hear those matters.
Thank you.
They do this every morning.
They told me that you weren't here. No, they
Phoenix
said,
Feather, welcome to the gallery.
Don't have Ron Brown.
Okay.
I was informed of that. I said, okay, so just Torcio. You said, no, Torcio's not here.
No, I'm here.
So I said, oh, that's okay. Who do I have? And they said bowling. I said, cool.
But I'm here.
I know, so I'm disappointed.
Oh,
Is what I'm getting at. No, no.
I'm glad to give him my seat, Judge.
Just trying to, I know, I'm just trying to lay it all out. The court for its part also does not believe that there's a conflict either in the Michigan court rules or the cases decided thereunder. To the extent a conflict does exist, given the waivers, the court will consent to hear the matters. Court does call the case of the People versus Matthew Nicola.
Morning, I'm Raymond Cook with People.
Ready, Judge Torsia, Feaster, Assistant Defender on behalf of Mr. Nicola.
Sir, can you please state your name?
Matthew Nikolai, sir.
Thank you.
Like Nikolai Tesla.
Thank you, Judge. I believe this is the file with the MOU, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
There was a memorandum of understanding.
I think everybody has signed off on it.
I believe so.
Here, and I'm prepared to sign.
Thank you, Judge.
I think Attorney Cash
My
Money
understanding
needs
is that
some gold
Mr.
rings
Brown
on
has
his
reviewed everything with Mr. Nikolai. We would ask that the court follow the recommendation and give an opportunity to show this court that he can be successful, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, is there anything you'd like to tell the court before I do impose sentence?
No, sir.
All right. On the count one attempted R&O, sentence of the court, 24 months probation, term with the supervision through the First District Court Veterans Treatment Court, $555 fines and court costs, which you'll have on the other count too. When can you get that paid, sir?
I can get that paid today, sir.
Wonderful. Pay that today. You're to comply with all terms and conditions as set forth by the First District Court Veterans Treatment Court. I'll order 365 days in jail. Credit 2, the balance is suspended. On the count 2 attempted R&O, 24 months probationary term with supervision through the First District Court Veterans Treatment Court, $555 fines and court costs. When can you get that paid, sir?
I can pay that today as well, sir.
Wonderful.
Is
Pay
Attorney
that
Cash
today.
Money putting that up?
You're to comply with all terms and conditions as set forth by the First District Court Veterans Treatment Court. 365 days in jail. Credit 2, balance suspended. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Cole,
Thank you,
best
sir.
of luck to you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Attempted R&O.
Let's call the case of the People versus Byron Blair.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the People.
And good morning, Mayor, Police of Court, Your Honor, Attorney Damian Cash, P number 85852 on behalf of Mr. Brian Blair. Mr. Blair, if you hear me state your name loudly for the record.
Byron James Blair.
Ready, Judge Torsia, Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, also on behalf of Mr. Blair on file number 2310991, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, and what are we doing on these files?
Your Honor, at this date and time.
Go ahead, Mr. Cash. Apologies.
No, my apologies as well. At this date and time, I received this appointment from a withdrawal, asking for an adjourned pretrial, as this is our first contact due to situation that Mr. Blair appears to be in, and so I need to get his contact information so that we can have further discussions, Your Honor.
Oh man, first contact in court,
and also have all discovery.
I believe we're also requesting adjournment, Your Honor.
My next day. Adjourned to matter March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. on both cases. As to the contact information and like, Mr. Feaster, you can supply that to Mr. Cash, or I'll wait.
And Mr. Blair, if you could hear me, I emailed you. Please also respond to that email while we get this contact information.
You don't even know what I asked. Do you? No, that happens when I'm talking to bowling too. I don't listen to anybody. You'll supply contact information too. Okay. That was real simple. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
We'll continue. Bye. Court calls the case People versus Albert Wilson.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the People.
Morning, Your Honor. Winter appearing on behalf of Wilson. I'm a video in trial, so I'm substituting for it this morning, Your Honor.
All righty. And Mr. Wilson, you don't have, can you state your name first of all, sir?
My name is Albert George Wilson.
All right. You don't have any problem with Mr. Winter
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You don't have a problem with Mr. Winter stepping into?
No, I don't. I don't have any.
All right, fantastic. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm old and fat and gray and ugly. I'm the same as when you last saw me.
Okay, you're right. All right, no.
That was nice. I knew I was going to get, I told you I was going to get pretty.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way.
How you doing, Judge?
I'm doing great.
Good.
All right, what are we doing?
We just get, if the court will allow us, we'd just like to kick this over so Mr. Amadeo can be here and work out an arrangement with the prosecutor. Please, sir.
Well, March 4th, what do you think work for him?
Can we push it a little bit further, please?
18th. March 18th.
That'll work.
2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir. You too. Court does call the case of the people versus Ricky Burdett.
Morning, Your Honor. Bringing the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Maxwell Dubin, P number 86012, on behalf of Mr. Burdett, who appears in person in front of you, Your Honor.
Yes, he's on his way up.
Okay.
Why aren't you here, Mr. Attorney?
Good morning, sir. State your name.
Good morning.
Your name?
Yes, Ricky Burdett.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing today?
Your Honor, it is my understanding that as of last hearing, my client was tendered an offer, that offer being a 1-for-1. So in that scenario, I did get a chance to talk to my client. He would actually like to plead guilty to the trespass, and in return, I believe the disorderly conduct would be dismissed.
Do I have a plea form? No.
I did not prepare a plea form. I was unaware that he was going to be pleading today. I can write that up right now. If we can pass the matter, I can get that done in just a minute.
All right. Sir, I'm going to pass the matter so we can write up the paperwork, and then I'll take your plea. Okay? So go ahead and have a seat, and then we'll call it right back up. Yes, sir.
And Your Honor,
I'll be called back.
Yes, I might have sent an email to the wrong APA, so that's not his fault. That'd be my fault. I apologize, Your Honor.
You mean in terms of between you and Mr. Cook? It might be your fault?
Just telling him we were accepting the plea. That's probably my bad.
Oh, I realized it was your fault. You didn't have to say it out loud.
Okay. Well, I'd rather just admit it. I feel better now.
The judge is in a good mood today.
All right. I'll pass it. We'll call it back up shortly. Court calls the case, People versus Megan Maxon.
Morning, Your Honor. Bringing the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Hall appearing for and on behalf of Ms. Maxon, who now stands to my right. Ms. Maxon, if you could state your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Megan Maxon.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Hall.
Good morning, Your Honor. Great to see you.
Good seeing you. All right. I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to the charge of retail fraud in the third degree, the 93-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. And there is a sentence agreement of the prosecutor's deferred. There is also an indication of no restitution. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
No restitution.
That's a correct statement, Your Honor.
That's a sweet
May I have
deal.
her sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name, please.
Megan Maxon.
All right. Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of retail fraud in the third degree. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days of jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, I do.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, I do.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yeah.
Are you on probation or parole?
I am.
She is, Your Honor, but it postdates the date of offense. This should not be an issue for probation.
Has anybody promised you anything that makes you promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead guilty?
No, they have not.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the date of June 4th, 2025, at the location of 7000 East Michigan Avenue, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, what did you do at Walmart that makes you think that you're guilty?
I attempted to leave the store without ringing up floats and a coffee maker that were at the bottom of my cart.
Okay, so you were just going to push Pat. You were getting other things and just didn't ring those up?
Correct.
All right.
Floats in a what?
Store was open to the public at the time?
Yes, it was.
You didn't have anybody's permission to do that, did you?
I did not.
And these items that you took out, these were items that Walmart had offered for sale?
Yes.
Ma'am, I do have to advise you that if I accept your plea, if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rule, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would no longer be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
None from the people.
None, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence. Defendant's ordered to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be March 11th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond with its conditions will continue.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Great.
Ma'am, on your way down, I mean, probation department is on the left-hand side. If you could stop in and just see them so we can start the sentencing process.
Okay.
I'll make sure she gets there, Judge. Take care.
I don't trust her. I told her. All right. Court calls the cases of the people versus Ryan Brown.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Brown, Your Honor. Mr. Brown, you present?
Not here, Judge.
Yeah, good way to start. All right.
Yeah. So, well, our first client was here on the Zoom, so I'll take that.
You're right.
Your Honor, it doesn't appear as we have valid contact information for Mr. Brown. So I'd ask the court to consider sending this matter for a show cause. So hopefully we can reach him.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000. So give a 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. Both of those. Oh, the other one is already warned him. Okay. Court calls case People versus Brandon Davis.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Davis is approaching, Your Honor. You just state your name for the record, please, sir.
Brandon Hezekiah Davis.
Judge, I spoke to Mr. Davis this morning. He's still working to clear up his driver's license. If we could get an adjourned pretrial date, continue to work to hopefully come back with a valid driver's license, we'd appreciate it.
How much more does he have to do?
I'm paying like monthly.
A month. If we came back in a month, you think you'd have some progress?
I have progress for sure.
Okay, can we come back in approximately a month?
Month
on the 18th, if possible, Judge?
Turn the matter to March 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
You're all set. We'll be in touch, okay?
Court calls case People versus Comaria Davis.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Ms. Davis. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Comaria Davis.
Judge, we'd like to get an adjournment in this case, if possible, to allow us to review discovery with Ms. Davis and to have a little further discussion with her regarding resolving the case. We could do the March 4th date. I think that should be
March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue. Thank you.
And I can stop dates if you want.
Yes, I know. That's okay. I was going to let you slide for a little bit. Court calls the case of the People versus Grant Decia.
Ready-ish, Judge Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Decia. I do not see him on Zoom, Your Honor. I do not see him in the courtroom. My recollection is he was here a couple of weeks ago. We have a no contest plea worked out, is in the file. I'll be requesting a show cause so we can get a plea.
Where is this show cause? Yeah.
Mike taught me that.
I know, yeah.
Yes.
Well, unlearn that. Bench warrant will issue bond 5,000. I'll give 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm not surprised if you just do that one time. Court calls the case, People versus Michael Elkins.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Ready Judge Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Michael Elkins. Your Honor, we did reach out to Mr. Elkins by phone and text message. I do not see him in the courtroom. I do not see him on Zoom. I do not know why he is not present. For the record, I would request an adjournment.
Bench warrant, 5,000, 10%. Warrant will issue immediately.
I did not say show cause.
You did not. Court calls the case, People versus Sincere Godwin.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Ms. Godwin. Who is she on Zoom? Rather, I don't see her in the courtroom. It doesn't appear as if she's on Zoom. I'd ask the court to adjourn this matter so that we can get in touch with her. I don't think we have valid contact information for her.
Bench warrant will issue bond 5,000, 10%. Warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
They're on a roll. Court calls the case, People versus Wilmer Hudson.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Oh.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Hudson is coaching. State your name for the record, please, sir.
Wilmer Hudson.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, I'm asking for an adjournment in this case. We did have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Hudson to review some video footage, but unfortunately, there was a bit of a technical glitch with the person who was going to review it with him. We couldn't get that accomplished, so we'd like to come back and get that after getting that accomplished.
You'll be able to do that by the 4th?
I believe we should be able to, yeah.
March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Paula Johnson.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Ms. Johnson, Your Honor. You state your name for the record, please.
Paula E. Johnson.
Your Honor,
where have you been?
What do you mean?
Where, you know,
Here we go. I knew
no, what do you mean? Here we go.
Okay.
Here we
Should I
go.
sit down
Here we go. You know,
or should I
boy,
stand?
oh boy.
Here we go.
This is,
Yeah. So where have I been? I've been in school.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Okay, great.
I got a year or two before I get my bachelor's, so working hard at it.
Okay.
Yeah. This was just a glitch along the way, so.
Okay, but you're doing well otherwise.
Yeah, I'm doing really
okay,
well.
that's what I meant to say.
Okay, I know what you meant to say, but okay. We'll let that pass.
Okay,
anyway.
all right.
All right, Jan.
Okay, now that we've had our greetings, Mr. Bowling, what would you like to
I spoke to Ms. Johnson today, obtained a updated phone number for her, which we did not have a valid phone number until I saw her this morning. So I'd like to get an adjournment so that we can speak to Ms. Johnson and hopefully be able to come to a resolution of this matter.
Okay.
How long would you like?
How long would I like? It doesn't matter.
I wasn't asking.
Okay, give me about a couple of weeks then, a month. I don't know. What works for you, Judge? I'm just saying.
This is nuts.
I'm trying to be flexible here.
Yeah, well, you know.
The next guy's gonna get the book thrown
You
at
guys
him.
have
Watch this.
no idea this is going to be something. This,
You know,
no,
but
you
know I am.
every case has never been easy with you.
But now you know good and well that is not true. We have worked through this. We're going to work through this one as well. With no problems, hopefully. I know. You said I can't say that with a straight face, right?
We're working through. All right. Do you want the 4th or the 18th?
That's the 4th is fine.
We'll be here.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to be here, Mr. Bowling. Adjourn this out to March 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, sir.
And in all seriousness, Ms. Johnson, I hope that you're doing well.
I am. God bless you as well.
Wow.
Court does call the case. People
Apparently
versus
they have a
Francis
history.
Judge.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Ready, Judge.
Red pen, I chose the first one. I made some changes.
Judge. Mr. Judge.
Hello, I'm Francis Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Do you have a copy of Mr. Judge's driving record?
Do I? Yes.
Mr. Judge has indicated and provided the receipt that he paid his fees yesterday, and he should be valid. I don't know if you.
Oh, so you just did it yesterday?
Well, yesterday I got my license. Yeah. It says right on there.
That's not what mine says.
Well, that.
But you did that yesterday?
I was at the secretary.
Nothing like waiting till the last minute.
Well,
Ms. Ann, Can you, all right.
Took a
Let
while
me,
to pay
I know.
that financial obligation. I know it's been a long
Something on
time.
my face says, talk to me.
I made some changes.
No, just, hang on a second. We're just gonna, this was run a couple days ago, so if you did yesterday, it's gonna show suspended, but. Hang on.
Just checking.
Hold on, we're checking. No, I believe you. Put your wallet away. It's valid. Okay, you're valid.
Your Honor, people need to dismiss.
No objection, Judge.
Case is dismissed. All right.
I want to thank you for your patience and your understanding. Thank you, Judge.
You're more than welcome, sir.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Drive safely, please.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Good
Judge.
luck to you. Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Both judges. Thank you. The Corey Richens thumbnail. Let me see if I can show everyone what it's going to look like so they can see.
Court does call the case. People versus Alicia, is it Calloway?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Ready, Judge Marshall Feaster, Assistant Public Defender. On behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Alicia Calloway.
Thank you. Judge, we did not have good contact information for Ms. Calloway. I'd be asking for an adjournment, and I'd ask Ms. Calloway to please call our office so we can make sure we have good contact information for her.
I have called the office.
Thank you.
I have called.
You already did?
You haven't responded.
Okay. March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Court does call the case. People versus Noman Khan.
No Man Khan. Sounds like a quote from Lady Hawk.
Marshall Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Khan. Mr. Khan, please state your name for the record.
Noman Rahman Khan.
Thank you, Judge. I've been in touch with Mr. Khan pretty much every day by text message. We're still trying to negotiate a resolution. I've reached out to Mr. Cook, and I think he's considering it. I'd ask for a brief adjournment for his.
The last time we adjourned this, I said it was the last adjournment.
Okay.
I'll set it for jury selection and final settlement conference.
Sounds good, Judge.
Jury final settlement conference will be April 10th, 2026. 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, April 13th, 2026.
Thank you, Judge.
8:30.
Thank you very much.
Those are both in-person proceedings.
We're going to be back with Judge Amir. Let me show you the Corey Richens thumbnail for Monday.
Thank you.
It's right here. Thanks, Red Pen, for this. Obviously, it's going to look like that instead of with me in the corner. That's Corey Richens and the man she's accused of murdering, her husband, with the Moscow Mule in front of them. That house behind her.
Recalls case,
house.
People versus
the one she bought the day after he died.
For the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. To you and your staff attorney, Maxwell Dubin, P number 86012, on behalf of Mr. Burnett, who is approaching now.
Your name again, sir?
I believe that house has connections with Lululemon.
I've been handed a plea form executed by the parties indicating that he will be pleading to count 2 of trespassing.
Red Pen
The
did a great
30-day offense. Upon his successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's correct.
Is that correct, counsel?
That is correct, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name, please.
Ricky Burdett.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of trespassing. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 30 days incarceration and up to a $250 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
All right.
May I repeat that, please? That is both 30 days probation and $250 fine?
No, the maximum penalty on the charge would be up to 30 days in jail.
Oh, jail.
Or a $250 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Which am I getting? I'm not clear on what I'm getting.
I haven't decided on that yet.
I see.
Okay, but you understand what the maximum penalties are?
Your Honor.
All right. And understanding that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
I do.
All right. And to that charge, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
To that judgment?
Well,
Guilty.
to the charge of trespassing, how do you plead?
Guilty.
All right. Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you executed an advice of rights form? I don't see one.
Uh-oh.
Counsel, did you go through an advice of rights form with him?
I did, Your Honor. And for the record, Mr. Bennett, those are the rights, your trial rights that you would be waiving here by accepting this plea. Do you remember that?
You remember that? Your attorney said that he went through your trial rights with you.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Okay. And that those were your rights, that the trial rights that you'd be waiving. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
All right. Look on the podium there. If you look on the podium, right here, right there where my bailiff's pointing, that's a copy of the advice of rights form. I'll let you get your glasses. All right. And if you look at paragraph 5, those are your trial rights. You understand that you're waiving those rights as well as all the rights that are contained on that form.
Bing and Billy, sorry. It was a funeral day yesterday for me, so we're here today and tomorrow and Friday. And Monday we have Corey Richens, which is going to be
yes, Your Honor.
Amazing.
All right. You understand you're waiving your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you on probation?
No, I'm not.
No, okay. Are you on parole?
No, I'm not.
No.
Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plea?
No, they have not.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you in any way?
Say again?
Has anybody threatened you in any way to get you to plead to this charge?
No, they have not, Your Honor.
All right. You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
And you're doing it because you believe that you are guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. On the date of January 15, 2026, location of 3153 Ann Arbor Saline Road in Pittsfield Township, that being Buddy's Pizza.
Buddy's Pizza?
What'd you do? Had you gone to Buddy's Pizza that day?
Since then?
No, on that date, back in January.
January 15th? Yes, I did.
Did they ask you to leave the premises?
Yes, they did, Your Honor.
It said,
did you
eaten
immediately
too much.
leave the premises?
No.
Yes. I left the premises after asking if I could question what I was being accused of.
Okay. So you did not immediately depart from the premises?
Just say no.
I mean, at some point you left, right?
Yes, I did. After I was able to challenge or ask
He's going to blow his
what I
plea
was
here,
being accused of.
Oh. Buddy's Pizza.
Okay.
I was accused of threatening people, and I asked if I could repeat what happened the time I was there prior to, and go through
He wants
to
to
see
litigate this.
if indeed that was threatening people. And then the manager that initially said that I was threatening people said, well, you were not threatening people. You were loud and you were scaring people. And so he changed his mind on that. And then I did leave at that point.
Your Honor, with the court and defense counsel's permission, may I voir dire for the factual basis?
I could voir dire as well. I was going to say the same thing, but he can voir dire.
Whoever wants to do it, go ahead.
I'll do it. I appreciate that, Mr. Cook. And Mr. Burdett, after you left, did you then return back in after being told you were being trespassed?
He said, did you, after you left, did you come back that same day?
Yes.
Yes, I did. I walked out of the building onto the sidewalk, and I immediately returned to the building And I immediately walked back to the bar and approached that same manager.
Okay, so just so that I have it right, okay? Because I have to make sure that there's been a crime committed.
Yes,
Whatever the dispute was, you were asked to leave Buddy's Pizza at some point, right?
yes, Your Honor. I was.
All right. You did leave. Well, let me back up. You were asked to leave and did not come back, right?
Correct. Yes, Your Honor.
Then you did leave, right?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
But then you came back.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Gotcha.
And that was the crime.
Thank you.
You can be kicked out of a private establishment for any reason. And
Counsel, have I complied with
come
the
back,
court rule?
that's
Would
the
it be proper
trespass.
to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
you just about blew it, though.
Absolutely, yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Sir, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
Say or ask?
You're a guy.
Whatever.
Can I ask a question before I
pizzas.
am finally dismissed? I want to be clear on after the judgment. I want to be clear on it.
On what?
Ask the question.
Your Honor, I believe
if I'm
hang.
If I'm getting probation after I serve the probation, am I free to leave the USA? I have an international passport. I just want to be clear on that.
I'm not going to put you on probation.
Just a fine?
That's what I was thinking. Do I need to put you on probation?
I don't even know if you've delivered the sentence. To
Oh, I haven't yet, but I after listening to it, I don't know why I would put you on probation.
Oh,
You
I was going by
plan on doing something
I was
else?
going by that sheet on signed. I don't know if that meant both or just either or.
Oh, it's either or.
Either or, okay.
Okay, so I can put you on probation. I could send you to jail, or I could just impose a fine. So you want me to put you on probation? What are you telling me you want me to do?
Not necessarily.
Okay, I'm just trying to make everybody happy.
Sure.
All right.
I just, yeah.
Sir, are you gonna? The last time you were in here, you remember yelling at me? You don't remember that. That's okay.
Oh, trying to defend myself?
I don't know what you were doing.
Without counsel?
Well, right. Well, your attorney hadn't shown up.
Yeah.
And remember you were getting angry with me, and I was saying I got to make sure your rights are protected, but you didn't like that for a moment. Remember that? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, as I'm listening to you, I also realize I think you're an Army veteran, right?
Oh, Navy.
That's right, Navy. Because I said I liked you because
Your Honor,
you're Navy.
my other
right?
client was the Army veteran, Your Honor.
Your
My
other client was Army, the one I didn't like. Okay, yeah, you're Navy. All right. And so, I realize that you're upset because things weren't happening the way they were supposed to. And also, I got the impression once your attorney, somebody got here for you, you calmed down and you seemed to me to be a man of your word. That's how I viewed it. Okay. And so as I listened to this plea, I also realized that you're one to always want to make sure that the right thing's done. Am I right? Am I right about all?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And so I don't
cry, Judge.
think that I need to put you on probation. You realize you're not supposed to go back to Buddy's Pizza, right?
Ever. Correct.
Exactly.
Indeed. No,
And
that's completely fine with me.
I'm going to trust you that you're a man of your word.
I didn't like their pizza anyway.
And that you're not going to go back there. I don't think I have to put you on probation to make sure you won't go back there. So I was just going to impose a fine. Unless you want me to put you on probation and send you to jail. If you want me to, I mean, I can do that, but I don't think you want me to. Right?
I'll pass.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes. So can I pay the fine leaving the building today?
Absolutely. We will be more than happy to take your money. Okay.
Was my question about you using my international passport? Did that make sense?
You asked if you can then travel. Once I finish here, the world's yours. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes.
You're welcome. Let me ask you this, sir. You're not working, right?
I'm retired. No, I'm not working.
You're
Correct.
not working. You just receive retirement.
Pardon?
You receive a retirement?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
We're going to jump to
Fines and
Judge.
cost of $150.
Oh, he lowered it. Max for
And
250.
I'll suspend 30 days in jail. You can get that paid today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can pay it up at the front counter. All right. Thank you, sir. Pleasure meeting you. You
Thank
take
you, Your
care of
Honor.
yourself. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you greatly.
You do the same, sir. All right. Hey, fella, sir, it's going to take us a minute to get the file up there, so don't get mad at the clerks if it's not there. Yep. We'll race you up the hall. All right. Take care. Court is standing in recess, and we'll come back and start our next block.
All right, we're going to jump now to another judge that we love. That's Judge Dad.
I'm not I got to be honest with you. I'm completely lost here. It looks like you've got
He's buffering.
point is you got two offense dates that list 9/6/22 to March 5. Why do I don't understand why I've got two files here. Why do I have two files? They're the same episode, right?
Yes, sir.
Why do I have two files? Why do I have two co-defendants on two different files when they allege the same date? I'm lost.
That I can't answer, Your Honor.
Well, I can't either.
Who filled out the paperwork? Maybe they can answer it.
Heather, I'm going to send this back down to you. You can take a look at it. We'll call you back. I don't know why. I must be missing something here.
I'll have Kim look at it. She's the one who puts those together.
And I could be missing something. To be honest, I just don't know why I have two registers of actions with the same number on them. Just take a look.
Call the internet
And
owner,
Dino, we'll text you back, okay?
Perfect. Thank you, Your
Sorry
Honor.
about this.
No worries.
All right.
Detective
Run those-
Slakantaris.
Davis. People against Ralph Otis Davis, 267841234A and B. Mr. Gaith, which case do you have? John, pull it out. Will you find out which one it is and pull it out for me?
Morning, Your Honor, Mike Hillcroft, representing Mr. Davis.
I'm liking the overalls.
Ralph Otis Davis.
All right, so what are we doing on this? He's gonna.
For purpose of arraignment, Your Honor, stand meet wait for the charges.
Yeah, I actually already arraigned him.
Okay.
And then, so he's gonna plead to no ops on the suspend charge, right? The suspend's
I
going
don't
to
think
be
he's a rodeo clown.
dismissed. And also, he's gonna plead the drug paraphernalia. And the improper plate will be dismissed,
Correct.
right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty to no ops, possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. If you plead to possession of drug paraphernalia, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yes, I
And
do.
did you understand all your rights on the advice of rights that you signed?
Yes, I do.
If you plead guilty to those two charges, I'm going to dismiss the suspend and dismiss the improper plate. The conviction will be entered for no ops. The conviction will be entered for drug paraphernalia. You understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, so any questions on your rights? To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead? To the charge of no valid operator's license on your person, how do you plead?
I mean, because last time you said,
Hang on a second, slow down.
you going so fast, I'm got
All right,
pleading guilty to it.
all right, maybe I am going too
Okay,
fast.
yeah.
My apologies. I'll slow down. To the charge of no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on Allendale West in Woodhaven, January 7 to 26 at 11:55 p.m.?
Yes, I was.
Did you have a valid license on your person?
No, I didn't.
Were you in possession of drug paraphernalia? And if so, where was it? Was it yours? And what kind of drug paraphernalia?
It was mine, it was in my pocket.
And what was it?
After it was a glass stem.
I can't hear you.
A glass stem.
Okay, and you used that for what purpose?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
I need to know. Tell me.
I used smoking tobacco, I'm gonna fix it, but they said it's fair from that, so I'm taking a fair charge. I'm gonna fix it.
You can't plead guilty.
Did you use it for any other purpose?
No,
Smoking crack?
no, I had no drugs on me.
I didn't ask you that.
I didn't,
I use it for smoking tobacco. I don't think he can plead
Well, I
guilty. Can't take a guilty plea.
A
if
hard
he's
time
saying
accepting a plea if he's not acknowledging he used it for drugs. You never use that for drugs?
not that.
I can't hear you.
No, not what they found on me, no.
that
All
All
qualifies.
right, well,
Could we work on this?
yeah, we'll pass that. We'll pass that case. I'm gonna take Mr. Gaith and get him out of here. Which case do you have? People against Lori Gay Hinkle.
He's about to talk himself into a trial.
308 and V.
Good morning, Judge. As we get her back from the Supreme Court.
Not that they found on me, Judge.
Your name, ma'am?
All
All right, counsel, for purposes of,
What's that you reading?
all right, and now she's going to plead to operating while visibly impaired. The super drunk will be dismissed, and she's also going to plead to,
Super drunk.
charge of dismissal.
okay, and then they're dismissing the improper lane use as well, correct?
Yes.
If you plead to impaired man, the possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service costs, or all of those. 4 points, license suspension, revocation in accordance with your record. And your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. You understand that?
Yes, I did.
And did you sign an advice of rights form here today and read it and understand it?
Yes, I did.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Guilty. No.
I didn't ask you that.
Understand, when you take the plea, that you're giving up your rights, and the advice of rights.
Do you understand what I said?
Apparently not.
Do you? If you plead guilty to operating work while impaired, you're giving up all the rights on this advice of rights form, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
To the charge operating while visibly impaired, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on Van Horn near Hall Road in the city of Flat Rock?
He meant city.
I'm sorry, in the city of Woodhaven on January 5 of 26.
Yes.
Prior to driving that vehicle, operating that vehicle, did you consume alcohol?
Yes.
What did you drink and how much?
I was drinking beer,
How many beers?
about 2 to 3 beers, always.
2 beers.
Regular beer?
Well, it was ice. It was ice beer and a lot of water content. And
Okay, slow down. Keep your voice up. I didn't hear a word you said. How much did you drink?
about 2 to 3 beers.
All of them.
And what kind of beers were they?
There were ice beers.
I don't know what an ice beer is. How big was the beer?
It's just a little bit bigger than a 12.
So like a 16 ounce?
It was 4.
They call it a tall boy, Judge.
All right, so 24 ounce, you had 2 of them? I'm sorry?
2 to 3.
2 to 3, maybe 3 or 4? No?
No.
And then you operated the vehicle, right?
Yes.
And was your ability to operate that motor vehicle impaired because of the consumption of the alcohol? And if so, in what way?
Yes. I was swerving.
You think you were swerving at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes.
Might have had something
Did
to do
you
with
take a breathalyzer test or a blood test?
Yes.
Which?
You did a rough one.
All right, an toxilizer test. And were the results of that 0.166?
Yes.
Actually, Judge, that was the PBT. The breathalyzer came in at 0.21.
Okay, and you stipulate that the 2-1 reading was an accurate reading for purposes of the plea?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole, ma'am?
No.
Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted to that charge. I find it to be an accurate plea, made voluntarily and understandingly. The plea is accepted. To impaired driving, I'm dismissing on motion to prosecutor the improper lane use and the operating while it's actually a super drunk charge, so I'll dismiss that. Motion to prosecutor. I'm going to order a screening and assessment, and I'm going to set a bond. I'm going to set a $1,000 personal bond. I am mindful of the fact that you showed up to court drunk. That tells me that somebody has a problem. I'm going to order, she showed up to court the last time drunk, where I couldn't even arraign her because she had a 166. That's why I read that. I forgot about that being the result on the previous PBT. No contact with prosecution witnesses. I want you going to AANA 3 times a week. We're going to hand you a form. You have to go in person. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. And you are to be on a SoberLink device by the end of the day. That's a breathalyzer machine, essentially, ma'am. Probation's going to explain it to you. You're going to be on, ma'am, I want you to listen to me. You're going to go out to Macomb today or Macomb County and get a SoberLink, and you have to do it by the end of the day. You understand me? Yes?
Yes.
AA 3 times a week in person. You understand that?
Yes. May I add something?
Sure.
I'm on the list for Oakdale to go into alcohol residential.
Well, that's great. But you're going to, in the meantime, you're going to get this SoberLink device, and I'm going to expect to be blown in that machine unless and until I change the bond. Okay? Give me a screening and sentencing date, and you're going to go next door, probation, fill out a questionnaire, and be interviewed. We'll give you a sentence date. If you're still in Oakdale, we can do it on Zoom. So you'll have to stay in touch with this, okay? Or I could set this out 4 weeks if you want, Heather.
We could do that, Judge. If you want to go to the 18th, we could do it at 8:30.
March, what? 18th?
18th, yes.
At 8:30. That will be your sentencing date. Do you fully understand everything I've just said?
It's a lot to absorb.
No alcohol. No drugs. No marijuana. You're going to AA 3 times a week in person. You're going to go figure out where you're going to go. Probation's going to explain it to you. Listen, you're going to get a SoberLink device. You have to be on a SoberLink device that you are blowing into by the end of the day. Do we understand one another? Do you understand?
Right.
Yes?
Yeah.
And no contact with prosecution witnesses. So you go down the hall, get your notice, go over to probation. They'll explain where you have to go to get your SoberLink. Okay?
And Judge, I'm also printing up a register, and it will have everything she needs to do on there, and I will highlight it for her so she understands it.
Thank
You
you.
can go to probation. Once you come here, you can go to the social.
Are you all right? You all right?
Yeah, I'm just nervous.
All right. I mean, you have reason to be nervous after showing up drunk last time.
Yes.
Do I have Guy Neely here? Okay, I gotta wait for your lawyer.
I'm not sure. A few more people out there in the.
Do I have Kleiber here? Kate Kleiber, come on up here, man. Kate Jean Kleiber, 26W841356B. Your name? The A file. Did you go into default on that? What happened with the A file? Are you her spouse?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you stand there, but I can't let you represent her in any way. Okay, do you want to tell me your name?
My name's Bruce Cliver.
Okay,
Husband.
I understand. Just give
The
me.
owner of the vehicle.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. Heather, can you check on the A file? It's not in the jacket. You're charged with improper plate. That is punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. I can send you to a lawyer to represent you, or I can arraign you and send you to the prosecutor. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You want a lawyer, or you want me to arraign you and you go to the prosecutor?
I guess I'd like a lawyer.
Okay. We'll set you up with a lawyer.
Good answer.
Go out in the hallway and we'll set you up with a lawyer, okay? Mr. Crawford, you ready on yours, sir?
Ready.
Judge,
What? Do you have the files on the last gentleman?
Still working that out.
I'm sorry, Heather, what were you gonna say?
that was on Kate Kleiber, you said?
Yes,
Yes, the aid distracted driving was paid.
that was paid. Okay, so good enough. So tell your lawyer that. Which one do you want me to call? Donald or old Hudson?
Hudson.
25W838585B.
Morning, Your Honor. I feel proper representing Mr. Hudson, who's approaching.
I don't know why he's here. He was supposed to pay 30 per week, bi-weekly, beginning in October the 8th. He blew it off, huh?
Well, he didn't blow it off, Your Honor. He simply does not have the money. My client essentially on the house. He bounces back and forth between a relative home and a Detroit rescue mission, Your Honor. He doesn't work. He's applied for disability. He's waiting on that. He relies upon family and friends, Your Honor. May we suggest we do community service as an alternative? You could find that, put in those hours.
What's the noise?
Yeah, I can do that for him. He owes $525. Your name again, sir?
What's your name?
Donald Hudson. Donald Earl Hudson.
All right, let me think this through. You served 40 hours of community service or pay $525 by April the 15th. So you do 40 hours of community service by April 15th, provide us proof, and I'll be happy to dismiss this. Okay?
He says the proof of probation?
Yeah, he's going to send the proof to probation. And why don't you go talk to them? They'll explain it a little more in depth to you, okay? Good luck. Guy Neely. People against Jacob Guy Neely, 25W839903A and B. Your name, sir?
That's a lot of hours.
Jacob G. Neal.
Mr.
Michael Crawford represents Mr. G. Neal.
So he's going to plead to no ops on file B, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The suspend will be dismissed in the false ID, right?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Guy Neely?
Yes, sir.
If you
False
plead to no
ID.
ops, possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And did you sign an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we will not have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of no valid operator's license on your person, how do you plead?
You.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on June 10 of 25 in the city of Woodhaven, County of Wayne on Allen near Carter?
Yes.
Do you have a valid license with you on your person?
No, sir.
Are you on probation,
No, sir.
parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it to no ops. I'm dismissing the false ID and suspend on motion to prosecute. All right. He's gonna be more respectful in the future, right? Not by not, he's gonna show up on time and all that, Mr. Genie, right?
Yes.
Where do you work at again?
I mean, beats.
You what?
Make beats.
Beats? All right, I'll let it go.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you have to say, Mr. Crawford?
He understands he's got to uphill.
I don't think he's talking about the headphones.
License, but he's aware that you're ranking. He knows he's got a couple matters. He knows the courts. He's reached out and made contact. He's going to do what he needs to do to get in order. He needs to be able to drive, take care of his young family.
Greeners, I just saw your new profile picture.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Hard fine, 70 costs. 75 victims' right, $50 justice
Look at
assessment,
this.
$295 or 60 days. Can you pay that now?
I think I can get that today because you gave me February 23rd, Monday.
Can you pay by then?
Right.
In
That is
full?
awesome.
Judge, we do have him on a payment plan with multiple cases. I don't know if we want to just put this one in with those.
Tell you what, you want to set this payment plan up for me, Heather?
Yeah, we can just roll this in with his payment plan. We
Yeah,
can do
so
that.
you go down the hall and they'll set it up with the other payment plans. But stick with them. If you need more time, you call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. Don't ignore it, right?
Don't ignore it.
Thank you. Go right down the end of the hall. Counsel, do you have, oh boy, Dolores Griselda Vasquez Vales?
That's a name.
We need an interpreter on this one, right?
There's one in the courtroom there.
Oh, you're the interpreter. What a great country. Thanks. Come on up here. All right. Come on, ma'am. How are you?
Y'all got new profile
Hola, ¿qué
pictures.
tal? That's the last thing I remember from Spanish class.
That's
All
awesome.
right. What is your name?
Who made these?
HPI,
Thank you very much. I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you'll make a true and accurate translation between the court and the defendant?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you state your name, ma'am? You are charged with retail fraud. You have the right to a lawyer. If you would like one, I will set you up with one right now. Would you like a lawyer?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and arraign you. And then I'll send you to the prosecutor. And let me call up Travis Shatima. You can speak English, right?
Yes, sir.
Come on up here. This is file 26W841324. Your name, sir.
Travis Shatima.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and arraign you unless you want a lawyer. Do you want a lawyer?
No, it's fine.
On February the
they're
2nd of
co-defendants.
26, it is alleged that both of you did commit the offense of retail fraud
Ooh, there was a conspiracy.
at 23800 Allen Road in the city of Woodhaven.
Is that a Walmart?
In front of the Walmart.
That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to $500 in fines,
Regina, thank you very much. 5 gifted
90
memberships.
days jail, court costs, or all of those. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Did you read the advice of rights form, Mr. Shatima?
I did, yes, sir.
Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Vasquez Valles, did you read the advice of rights? Or did the interpreter read it to you, I should say?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Sir, do you understand that if you plead guilty, we're not going to have a trial? I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for both of you. I'm going to give you both a personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to give you a personal bond. I'm going to send you to the prosecutor, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick recess. Thank you.
All right. Judge Dad steps off the bench just for a bit. JMR says, thank you, Regina, for the gifted membership. Regina, that was really kind. It was awesome. Thank you. You guys, I can't begin to tell you how excited I am for Corey Richens to start on Monday. First of all, I'm reading through the latest email from the court, from my PIO. It's slated to go from February 23rd to March 26th, when it begins at 8:30 in the morning each day. That's Mountain Time, which would be 10:30 our time. So we're gonna have some mornings where we can do something fun every day, or do a late start, which means also we're gonna be late in the evening. So we have, it's gonna be late. I'm sorry, you East Coast guys, and over in Europe, this is gonna be a tough one, time wise, because it's gonna be late. They are expecting it to be packed. Media access, the media has to park way far away, unless you're doing a live shot, and then you can park in the back 40. But it's gonna be fun. So looking at all this, man, it's gonna be crazy. There's only 10 spots reserved for media in the courtroom itself, and those are also first come, first serve. So it's going to be camp out in the morning, try to get a seat, a lot like the Karen Reed trial, another KR trial with, a huge press, contingency there. Kim R. gifted a membership in her spare time when she's not fixing the internet. She gifts out memberships. Thank you, Kim, for that.
Hi, Heather.
Yes.
Hi, did they bring the file out for my client Ray Hill? I had stepped out to another Zoom.
He did not call it yet. No.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
Yep, nope, you're good. Judge just stepped off the bench for a moment. It should just be a few minutes.
All right.
Judge is allowing streaming. Yes, he is. Live streaming. And there will be a decorum order that comes out, so it could impact exactly how we stream. But it should be good. Let's see. For the record, says obsessed with justice. I mean, in the West, I'm not sad about the start time. Oh, Book Hermit. I'm going to miss watching trial because I have jury duty myself. That is awesome. I've never, ever even been emailed to fill out a questionnaire for jury duty. I don't know how I've lost. How long is the trial slated for? Just over a month. So we've got March 26th. So basically a verdict right around my birthday. Which would be fantastic. February 23rd to March 26th. So it's going to be a good one. I'm here for the all-nighters. It won't be the first time. Hopefully it won't be the last, says Birdie B. It's going to be an interesting trial. We showed you, while we're waiting for court, we showed you the profile picture. That house in the background, she bought that house the day after her husband died. Her husband hated it, didn't want her to buy it. She bought it. It's a monstrosity. It's never been finished. I think it's still in that same condition. I don't think it's ever been, upgraded and finished. It's a half-finished mansion that nobody wants. This isn't the sort of home you buy and flip, and that's what she said she was doing. But all right, we're going to jump back to Judge Simpson, who's back from his break.
One new charge, a misdemeanor coming out of 14B that has not been. Has it been set for arraignment?
Yes, so he has it's not a new OWI, it was recently charged. He has an OWI set for arraignment on March 24th out of 14B. He also has a felony matter set for April 2nd for a competency review. I believe we're just asking for an adjournment. We're trying to push up the arraignment on his 14B matter so we can get arraigned on that. We can do a global resolution with all three of his cases.
All right. Correct. The 18th would work, you think, or?
Hopefully.
March, Judge?
I'm not familiar with 14B's policies on moving up arraignment dates, but I'm going to try and get that worked out. So we will try and make the 18th work.
And I'd also let your office know of, I believe the competency report has concluded or the evaluation was done. I believe he was found competent to proceed. I don't believe the report has been received yet. Have you received that yet, Mr. Cook?
On the felony matter limited.
Correct. And
I've received, he was found competent in this matter.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
I don't know why the same wouldn't occur in the.
And I agree, and we'll handle that and get that report to the court.
All right, good. March 18th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
On continue. Thank you. Court calls the case of the people versus Zachary Johnson.
I'm gonna go bring it to.
All right, so on behalf of Castle Township.
Why is Corey Richardson so newsworthy?
Brian Mulling on behalf of Mr. Johnson, Your Honor. Can you state your name for the record?
Zachary Johnson.
She
Your
allegedly
Honor,
killed
we've
her
resolved
husband.
both of these matters.
And
There
then-
should be an executed plea form in the file ending in 0618.
I'm going to mute them for just a second. She killed her husband allegedly, and then wrote a book about grieving for her children, and went on a book tour, selling this book about "Are You Still With Me?" and you know for kids that lose their dad young. Wild. And then the backstory, you will not believe it. It is nuts. It is crazy. Anyway, lots to go into.
That's correct, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name, please.
Zachary Johnson.
Sir, it is this court's understanding and starting in case ending in 618 that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of failure to report an accident to fixtures at punishable by up to 90 days, $100 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Who?
And to that charge, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
I did.
Any question regarding those rights?
No, sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
I am not.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily?
I am.
Of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
And because you believe that you are guilty of this offense?
I do.
February 29, 2024, at the location of South State Street near Runway Boulevard, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Were you operating a Ford Focus?
I was.
And what happened?
I was on my way to do some Uber Eats, and I was going to stop at the Speedway over there, get some coffee. It was, late at night, and I just half dozed off for like 2 seconds and hit the curb, and it was chaotic after that. Totally car.
And did you hit a utility pole?
I did, yeah.
All right. And it damaged that utility pole?
It cut it in half. Yes, it did.
With a Focus?
Listen, man, that Focus saved my life, and I am lucky.
No, that's fine. I'm just thinking.
I don't know how it.
Think how better it would have been with a 150. Anyway, never mind.
Man.
Not saying.
If the 150 might have survived, who knows, man?
All right. So, and after that, did you report that accident to the nearest and most convenient?
I did not. No.
All right. You didn't report it in any way.
Chopped down a telephone pole with his car.
Counsel, do you believe that I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea regarding that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And sir, on the date of July 1st, 2022,
Uber driver
at the
chops down a
location
telephone
of Carpenter
pole.
Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw
Ford
County, State of
Focus.
Michigan, do you admit responsibility to double parking a motor vehicle?
I do.
All right, court will accept that admission. This is in case 1025.
And he gets double parking?
It will accept the admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. In that case, sir, fines and costs of $180. In your other case, is there anything you want to say before I do impose sentence?
No, sir.
Fines and costs of $250. When can you pay all of that?
By next Friday.
27.
Yes, sir.
pay it by the February 27th in both matters. And in the case ending in 6/18, I'll suspend 90 days in jail.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
Take care. Drive safe. Go ahead, boy. Court calls the case, People versus Devontae Connor Belcher.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Devontae Connor Belcher on one of the cases.
Attorney speaks to Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Connor Belcher on the remaining files.
Sir, your name?
Devontae.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor,
Please.
So, Your Honor, Ben, I believe this is going to be signed with the form that should be in front of Your Honor in just a second. The essential nature of that please sign and cards on the file ending in 1722, 2001.
Hang on. 1782, he's going to be pleading on.
With an agreement $1,194.39 restitution. In exchange, the people would be dismissing the files ending in 1243, 1112, 1234, and 1370.
So all the remaining files.
Correct.
What, Michigan? What kind of trees? You use like an aspen tree for your telephone pole?
All right. I have a plea form in front of me that indicates that the defendant would be pleading to the charge of retail fraud in the second degree, the 1-year offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, the case is referred to by the prosecutor will be dismissed. The other 4 matters. And he's also agreeing to pay restitution in the amount of $2174.39. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
My handwriting might be better. It's 2,194, not 74. My apologies.
Oh, that's a 9. So 219439.
Correct.
Pardon?
That is a complete.
All right. May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony about to give will be the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State your name, please.
Devontae Connor Belcher.
Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of retail fraud in the second degree. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind?
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
Negative.
All right, please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of the trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights of that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
Negative.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
And because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes.
August 18, 2025. Location of 3145 Ann Arbor Saline Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. What did you do at the Meyer that makes you think that you're guilty?
I walked into that Myers, grabbed sports cards and some sushi.
Sushi?
And I walked out and did not pay for those products.
All right.
What kind of sushi was it?
That's
like
like you, when you say sports cars, toy sports cars or
sports cards, trading cards.
Oh, cards.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay, cards. And tried to walk out without paying for them.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me more about the
All right.
sushi, though.
Was the amount that you attempted to walk out with in excess of $200?
Yes, sir.
All right. Store was open to the public at the time?
Yes, it was.
You didn't have anybody's permission to take that property, did you?
Negative. No, I did not.
And this property you took was property that was offered for sale by buyer?
Yes, it was.
All right.
That's a 10-4. Good
So I do
buddy.
have to advise you that if, between the time I accept your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, the court would no longer be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation, and you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
8:45
Counsel, are
to
you
9
aware of
o'clock.
any other
Right
promises,
around there.
threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
It's on record, Judge.
All right. And have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yeah, Judge.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to that charge as contained in case ending in 1782. The case is ending in 1243, 1370, 1112, and 1234 are dismissed pursuant to that plea agreement. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing will be. All right. Yeah. March 11th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond.
You have a lovely day, sir.
You do the same. Thank you.
I want to hear more about the sushi.
Court calls the case of the People versus Matthew Wallace.
I only like
Your
the
Honor,
cooked sushi, which is
County
not
Attorney,
sushi.
yeah, Pittsfield Township.
Judge Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of, but I do not believe I am with Matthew Wallace. Matthew Wallace. Your Honor, we have not had any contact with Mr. Wallace. For the record, I will request an adjournment, but I do not know why he is not present.
Bench warrant shall issue.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000, 10% on each case. Those warrants will issue immediately. Thank you.
Now I want Sam's Club sushi. California rolls. Spicy. They're not actually sushi. It's all cooked, but that's what I want for lunch. It's been ages.
Calls case People versus Kristen Anthony.
Raymond Cook to the people.
I get the wrong one. Oh.
Judge Dad's back. Let's see what he's doing.
Brian Bowling, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms.
Operated in
Anthony.
Woodhaven.
Please state your name for the record, please.
Kristen Nicole Anthony.
Judge, with respect to the pretrial, we're seeking an adjournment. It's my understanding Miss Anthony is scheduled to see Judge Hamoud on the 23rd, so we'd like to come back after that date if at all possible.
23rd
of February. Yes, I'm sorry.
Adjourn this to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
May I address Bond?
You may.
We're going to go to
Your
Judge
Honor,
Dad.
Miss Anthony.
Okay. Looks like you're gonna get at the end of the month. All right, I'll accept the plea, dismiss the suspend. You ready for sentence?
Yes.
Anything you'd like to say to me? 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' right fee, $50 justice assessment, 3 1/4 or 60 days. You can pay that now?
Yes.
Go right down the end of the hall, take care of that. You're all set. I wish you well. Good luck. All right. Let's take this other one. Are you ready on Richardson Cuevas? People against Henry Emmanuel Richardson Cuevas, 25W8410116A, B, and C. All right. Good morning again. Your name?
Shalonda Heisley.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand again. You solemnly swear or affirm that you will make a true and accurate translation between the court and the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, tell me your name, please.
Henry Manuel Richardson.
And you're state certified, right? Or
Court qualified, Your Honor.
Court qualified. They changed these names on me. Court qualified Spanish interpreter.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he speaks Spanish.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you are charged with driving while unlicensed, improper plate, and no proof insurance. You have the right to an attorney. If you would like one, I will provide you with one at public expense. Do you understand that? Would you like an attorney?
I do have a lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
Can I call her?
Where is she?
Did you hire the lawyer for this case?
No, ever since I came to this country, I've had a lawyer.
Okay. Well, I can give you one on this case if you want.
No problem.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
We'll give the, and then I'll ask you to interpret for that one too. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're gonna get whoever to handle this one quickly, John, with an interpreter. Mr. Shemke, which case do you have?
Mr. Whitaker, he's walked in on a driving license suspended warrant.
Okay. How are you?
Doing well, good. No
Good.
complaints.
I'm not sure what he said there, but it wasn't what I heard.
All right. People against Desmond Peter Whitaker, 24B 146113A.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Shemp, here again, my client, both just be standing at my meeting.
Your name, sir?
Desmond Peter Whitaker.
What are we doing on this case? You just,
And we spoke with the Brownstown prosecutor. We're asking his warrant be set aside and get set for a pretrial. He has one outstanding issue in Monroe. We looked it up today. It's an outstanding ticket in the case.
I'll make sure I understand. Where have you been?
Oh.
And
My brother.
I'm sorry?
I got one spend time with my mother.
Well, listen, I don't want to inconvenience.
Uh-oh, he's getting mad.
I don't want to have you do anything that you don't want to do. You know what I mean? You were here July 31 of 24 and left. You showed up here
In a Mickey Mouse shirt. Yellow Mickey Mouse shirt.
Then it looks like I arraigned you on July 31 of 24.
Maybe that's Dead Mouse.
I don't know how that happened. No, we issued a bench warrant. I did not arraign you on July 31. I must have arraigned him on August 21 of 24. Can you check the register?
Yes, Judge, he was arraigned on August 21st of 24.
So I got to change that. But, and then you were supposed to be here on September 25 of 20. And you didn't show up?
I never received any like ticket in the mail. Like not from this corporate. I only received a couple from Monroe. I mean, Woodhaven, I showed up.
This is Woodhaven.
Yeah, I received only one.
You were in front of me that day. I arraigned you.
Right.
I would have told you the date and told you to go down the hall and get your notice. You didn't think we just threw the file in the trash, do you?
I just thought I had to pay the ticket because I never received any other court date in the mail said that I had to come back to court after the 2 appearances in court.
You left the first time we issued a warrant. Apparently we weren't getting to you fast enough.
But I
Hang on.
showed back up after the moment you heard first time.
I know you did on August 21 to 24, and I told you to come back on September the 25 and 24 at 8:30 in the morning. We haven't seen anything closely resembling you. He's not walking out here without paying a cash bond. Does he work?
He was working up until a couple weeks ago. It was at HVAC clean area, the transportation issue. But
Good.
he did indicate that he'd be able to make modest payment of at least $100 today.
150 cash as surety. You're gonna have to post $150. I'll give you a new date. Don't play with me anymore. Next time it's gonna be a lot higher. Do we understand one another? You don't get to show up when you feel like it and tell me you've been hanging at home with your daughter. Give me a new date, and it's gonna be, this is the last adjournment, council. Pretrial date will be March the 4th we're gonna make it again at 8:30 in the morning.
Judge,
If you
this one's a
want-
Brownstown case. There should be a sheet on the front of
Thank
his
you.
file.
Thank you. I'm sorry. February 25th. February 25th, it's going to be. I hope you have the $150 with you. And this new date will be February the 25th, and that will be at 9:45. You'll go down the hall, you have the 150 to post. You go down the hall, post your bond, get your date, and Heather, have them fill out a petition for a court appointed down there, will you?
Okay, Judge.
I'll have to make sure you qualify before I give you a lawyer next time. Got it?
Got it.
Don't miss again. Got it? Good. Justin Timothy Novotnik, 26W841392A in B and C. Good morning, sir. Your name?
Justin Novotnik.
You have a drive while suspend and 2 civil infractions, no insurance and expired plate. You have the right to a lawyer. Do you want one?
Yes, please.
We'll set you up with a lawyer, go out in the hallway, and we'll set you up. Megan Sue Young Akinen, or Akinen. 26W841388. Your name?
Right.
You're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. You have the right to a lawyer. Do you want one?
Yeah.
All right. Set them both up with lawyers, Jim. You can go out in the hallway, we'll set you up with a lawyer. Johnson.
Judge
Carlton
wanted a
Thomas
dating game
Johnson. 25W838349.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford, representing Mission Council.
I thought he waived his right to a lawyer before. Your name?
There was a misunderstanding.
Your name?
Carlton Johnson.
Somebody wrote waived on it. No wonder. He waived it back in April of 25. We didn't inconvenience you, did we? I want to make sure we didn't inconvenience you. At any point in this process, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to bring in cakes here and serve it over here.
Last month,
Listen. I'm going to take his food. Show some respect, will you? How old are you? I would have thought you'd have learned to show respect a long time ago. Your charge is suspended driving, and I'm going to take this plea to no ops with the suspend to be dismissed. This is punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
I'd like to show some respect.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that? All right, to the charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead? Were you operating a motor vehicle on 75 near Breland and Woodhaven, April 4 of 25 at 2:50 p.m.? Did you have a valid operator's license on your person? Are you on probation or parole? Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty? Please accepted, suspends, dismissed. Mr. Crawford, what would you like to say?
Thank you, Your Honor. My client is working on trying to get a valid driver's license. It's really a tough one right now. It's not working.
Why? Why isn't he working?
Mechanic. Haven't been able to find the right job at this point. I think, but he's looking. In the meantime, because he is skilled as a mechanic, he's doing odds and ends. But again, he's working on trying to get things in order. He's appreciative of this deal, but he's going to need some type of payment.
When did you last work? Yeah.
It's a live video.
Of 25 or 24?
Seriously?
So you've had the last 7 months off? You haven't worked? Where?
Single father, I stay out with my kids.
Does the wife or the mother go to work?
She do, but
We have our own complications.
No, Your Honor.
Anything else you want to say, sir? 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, $40 in attorney fees, 365 or 90 days.
Your Honor, my client doesn't have anything today, but what he can do is pay $50 on the 27th of this month, and he's asking to pay $50 every 2 weeks until the matter is resolved.
All right, and that's what you can do, sir? You pay $50 by February 27th, and every other Friday, beginning on March the 13th. So just every other Friday, starting this Friday, or starting on the 27th, you're going to pay $50. If you don't have the money, no problem. Just they'll show some courtesy, call the court, we'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Just don't ignore me, okay? Good luck. Clyber. Who has Kate Jean Clyber? 267841356. B.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford representing Ms. Ayden, who's approaching.
Ms. Clyber, your name, ma'am?
Kate Fiber.
Does she stand mute, waive formal reading?
She does, Your Honor.
And then there's just a dismissal here. She paid the other case. Prosecutor's moving to dismiss. I presume that's a big reason why, correct?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, your other case is dismissed here. Where did that go? Yeah, it's dismissed. Motion to prosecutor. Case dismissed. Good luck to you. People against Davis. Ralph Otis Davis, 267841234 A, B, and C.
Michael Crawford representing Mrs. Davis, who's approaching.
Mr. Davis, your name?
Ralph Otis Davis.
Are we going to try this again?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead to no operator's license on person, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. The drug paraphernalia carries up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. If you plead to those two, the prosecutor will move to dismiss the improper plate and driving on a suspended. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Is that what you want to do?
Yes,
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice or rights?
Yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all the rights, and there's not going to be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes,
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Guilt.
To the charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Guilt.
Were you on Allen near Weston Woodhaven, and were you operating a motor vehicle on the 7th of January of 26 at 11:55 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a valid license on your person?
No.
Were you in possession of drug paraphernalia?
Yeah.
And to that charge, possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Guilt.
What kind of drug paraphernalia did you have? What'd you have?
A pipe.
A glass pipe.
Yes.
Did you use that to smoke something other than tobacco?
Yes.
What did you use it for?
Milk.
We had an opportunity to talk with the prosecution, Your Honor. We agreed, although legal, it is a narcotic, Your Honor. It was in possession of.
Marijuana.
How do I convict somebody of drug paraphernalia if it's legal?
It's still a narcotic.
Law's not an ass. I don't know how I accept that plea. Call in, Mr. I don't know what's wrong with my phone today, John. Maybe it's
Okay,
well,
this is
maybe
the
it's
second
working
try.
now.
They've tried to get this guilty plea in.
I got it.
But he says he used this glass pipe. First, he said he only smoked
You
tobacco.
didn't use it to smoke crack or anything else? I'm asking you a question. Can you come on in here a second? Thank you. I'm asking you, did you use it to smoke?
Yes, I have.
To use what? To smoke? What kind of drugs?
Marijuana, crack, cocaine.
There you go.
Okay,
Oh my
well,
goodness.
that's different. I'm not convicted. I cannot accept a plea for somebody that's legally using something. I'm not going to do that. Now you're telling me you've used this to, well, listen to me. I don't want to go through this again. If you want a trial, I'll give you a trial. But I've asked you 3-4 times. You're in a courtroom. Just be honest with me. Have you used this pipe that was found on you on this date of January 7, 26 to smoke crack cocaine?
Yes.
Are you telling me that because that's truthful?
Yes.
Then why are you playing a game with me?
I'm not.
First, you just used it to smoke tobacco, then you used it just to smoke marijuana.
At that particular time, that day, you know, I didn't.
I don't care.
Okay, I know that. I apologize, I was not trying to take.
You're all right. I don't need you. Are you on probation or parole?
No, I'm not.
Nobody forced you to plead guilty.
No.
Please accept it. There are no ops. The plea is accepted to possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm dismissing the suspend and the improper plate on motion to prosecutor. I don't know if he's got a drug problem or not, but I'm ordering a screening and assessment. He'll be screened and assessed today. He's going to come back for sentencing, and I'll see what we're going to do here. Okay, so I'll sentence you on both cases on the same day, but you have to go over to probation and fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed. Okay. So what date do you want to give me there, Heather?
We can do March 4th at 10 o'clock.
March the 4th at 10 a.m. Okay, that will be your sentencing date. Do you understand that?
March 4th, 10 a.m.
Yeah, so you go down the hall, you'll get your notice, and then you're going to go back over to probation where you'll fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed. All right?
Oh.
We understand one another?
Yeah, I understand that, but.
But what?
You know, before.
But what?
Well, I don't drive, of course. I ride an e-bike. I live 20 miles from here. I'm riding an e-bike here. Is there any way we can do this Zoom?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you do it by Zoom. You're going to get screened and assessed today.
20 miles
Heather,
on an
make a
e-bike.
note in these files. I'm letting them appear by Zoom.
Okay, Judge.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
Okay, I appreciate it. And sorry for the.
And give him make sure we have his correct address, will you please?
Thank you.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got 3 more.
Okay. But remember, you're going over to probation first now. Okay, good luck. Oh, boy.
And now he's gone. He's gone.
I need to take a walk.
Yeah.
I mean,
He'll do a couple
everyone was
laps.
giving
We'll
me
go back to
ultimatums
Judge.
already. So, I mean, you said everything happens for a reason, and I am very grateful for the intervention. And I mean, if I were to pick that stuff up again, my dad will be gone, my fiance will be gone, everyone will be gone, and I'll probably be gone too.
New Jersey.
That's all I can tell you. I don't.
I got you. It's, I mean, when it was actually interesting when you gave your admission to the court, because you really, usually a lot of people skirt around and to try to hide, to try to do you. It was almost like when you gave it, like you said this, where you were tired of doing that and you just admitted it.
Yeah.
You didn't know what was going to happen. You just said, yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. But now I got to figure out, because you're not going to be in it forever. It's clear, right? So I got to figure out how we're going to keep you alive, try to give you tools so that you don't lose everything around you. Most importantly, your life.
Right.
And it just worries me a little bit. I think you understand. I wasn't trying to punish you.
I know.
I'm a little bit worried that, and I'm not saying that's not a good tool that you keep yourself busy, but that you don't have other supports around you
I mean, I have
to make it,
quite a lot of support.
well, in terms of people,
Yes.
but in terms of treatment and in terms of other.
Right. I mean, I do go to the methadone clinic, and I mean, I'll be willing to do whatever, outpatient, I mean, I'm not sure what exactly to say here. I just,
No, I know. And
this is really hard, I just really
What?
didn't know I was gonna be here this long. And everyone around me everyone I talked to about this in jail and everything, everyone's saying this is so excessive, the punishment for the crime. And I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't.
Those are the ones sitting in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, it's been the
What the
lady
heck
in
do they
community
know?
corrections was saying, everyone's been saying it. And I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, that's all I've been told. I just,
He's just trying to keep you.
Right. I know. And that's what I'm telling them. I'm telling people I'm grateful for this intervention and everything. And I mean, I don't know.
I had a March 11th. There, she said she'd see her. That's what I want. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I gave you a sentencing date of the 11th. I'm going to move that up to the 25th of this month. So next week. Okay.
Okay.
My probation department will be down there to talk to you. And that way, what we can try to do is set something up for you, at least give you a framework so that when we let you out, you got some guardrails around you and you got somebody staring down at you. That would be my probation department. And then you also have me staring at you.
So will I be getting out on the 25th?
That is my hope.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I'm moving it up. So we can give you all that stuff.
Right. And I appreciate that.
Try to get you in the right direction and let you out and see how you do.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I owe you a lot. I really do.
Thank you for saying that. I don't know that you owe me anything. I'm grateful to you for being so honest and in the point of being so honest that you chose your life over everything else. So I'm grateful for that. All right.
All right.
See you in a week.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Hope she has that support system.
Calls case People versus Mark McIntosh.
Headed in the right
Morning,
direction.
Honorable Coach with People.
First Judge, Marshall Fix to Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. McIntosh, who's approaching the podium. Please state your name for the record.
Mark McIntosh. Thank you.
Please assist the first pretrial on this matter, asking for an adjournment to have time to discuss this matter more with Mr. McIntosh.
March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. bond.
Might get moved.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Hey, there we go. No. Court calls the case of the People versus Jessica Mahalik.
Morning, Honorable Coach with People.
Brian Boley on behalf of Ms. Mahalik, approaching judge. Please state your name for the record, please,
Jessica
Jessica.
Mahalik.
Judge, this will be a plea. There's a form in the file. She's been screened for the sobriety court participation as well at 14A, has been admitted. And so we just asked the court to accept the plea and hopefully we can get her into that program.
All right. Your plea form indicates she's going to be pleading to 2 counts. Operating while intoxicated, second offense, the 1-year offense, and also driving while license suspended, denied, and/or revoked. The
Samsung's
93-day
live from the barn.
offense. And that's the full understanding was there's a sentence agreement of the 14A sobriety court. That's the agreement.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, man.
That's our understanding, Judge.
May I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear in affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name, please.
Jessica Mahalik.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to 2 charges. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
The first being operating while intoxicated, second offense. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $1,000 fine plus court cost, up to 1 year in jail. The court could order community service and any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. The court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
The second charge would be driving while license suspended, denied, and/or revoked. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to the charge of operating while intoxicated, second offense, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of driving while license suspended, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5 on that form. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
July 25th, 2025, at the location of 7000 East Michigan Avenue,
In front of the
Pittsfield
Walmart.
Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consume intoxicating liquor?
Yes.
What'd you have and how much?
The night before I had 6 or 7 vodka cocktails, and then that morning I had a twisted tea mixed cocktail.
All right.
That'll do it.
Were you stopped by the police or?
No,
was
it's
there an
parked.
accident? You were parked?
Yeah.
Your engine was running, however.
Yes.
You're not disputing the right of the police to intervene and stop you and detain you. All right. Were you ultimately arrested?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you taken to the station?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you taken to the hospital for a blood draw, ultimately?
Yes.
And what were the results of that blood draw?
0.278.
0.27?
Yeah, 278, Judge. And we
278.
We'll stipulate to those for the purposes of the plea.
All right. And you don't have any reason to dispute those results, do you, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
I think that would be a super drunk.
Had you previously been convicted on or about December 17, 2019 in the 34th District Court of operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, on the date, back to the date of July 25th, was your driver's license suspended, denied, and or revoked?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you know that it was?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you had been operating the vehicle while your license was revoked?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or suspended. All right, thank you. Ma'am, if I accept your
DUI
plea, I do
on
have to
suspended
advise you
license.
that if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules between the time of that and the time of my acceptance of the plea and the time of sentencing, that you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, sir.
Defense is aware of none.
And have I complied with the court rule?
You have, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to counts 1 and 2. Defendant is referred to probation, pre-sentence investigation and report. Has she
I think this guy's a construction worker.
been evaluated?
Yeah,
Obviously, she has.
Yeah, she met with Mr. Heaton. She's been approved. She was observed the sobriety court the last time we were there, last Thursday?
Yes.
And then they were hoping for a sentencing on the 26th if possible.
Who?
Mr. Heaton was my understanding.
Why is he trying to set my docket?
He's bossy.
Oh. Yeah. People that are bossy, they run into me, they don't fare well. I'm going to set her sentencing here on the 25th. At some point, this court will work out.
Perfect. Thanks, Judge.
So February 25th, 2026, 9 a.m. So we'll get that part here and then we'll get you over here.
Your Honor.
I'd love to be able to set a sentence in there directly, but I don't know why we're not doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. So we do have a sobriety court docket on the 26th in the morning, and I believe you're expecting to be there. So we should be able to get a result. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Court calls the case People versus John Hart.
Brian Bollig, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Hart. How you doing, sir? Good. Just state your name, please.
John Joseph Hart.
Thank you, sir.
I think we're moving to dismiss both of these matters. There was a plea on felony and he's being dismissed as part of that agreement.
I'm assuming you don't have any objection to dismiss these matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Do you have an objection?
No objection at all, Your Honor.
You sure?
I am positive.
Did you have to think about it?
I did not have.
Okay, all right. You look like
I'm
you were
ready to
having
go
a long,
ready to go to treatment anyway, so yeah.
you look like you
Thank
were
you.
having a long conversation about it. All
Trying to
right.
grasp the situation. Thank you.
You're all set.
Mr. Hart, take care of yourself. Court calls the case, People versus Gerardo Morales.
Morning, Your Honor. People.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Morales. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Gerardo Morales.
Your Honor, we have a resolution in this matter as well. He'll plead guilty as charged to the no valid operator's license on person. There's a signed advice.
Fines and cost sentencing. May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
State your name, please.
Gerardo Morales.
There it is. It's court to understand you're going to plead guilty to the charge of no valid operator's license on person. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days, a $5 or $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
To that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form?
Yes, sir.
Any question regarding that?
No, sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
Doing this voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Of your own free will?
Sir.
And because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
On the date of January 10th,
Lots of guilty pleas in this trial. This court.
US 23, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Were you operating motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did you get pulled over by the police?
Yes, sir.
Did they ask you to produce a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Were you unable to give them a valid license?
Correct.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. Sir, anything you or your counsel want to say before I impose sentence?
No, sir.
I have nothing to say, Judge.
Fines and
$100
costs of
fines.
$250. I'll suspend 90 days in jail. When can you pay that, sir?
How much was it?
$250.
About 2-3 weeks.
3 weeks, please, Judge.
By the 13th.
He said 2.
He said 3.
He said 2 or 3.
I didn't hear
He
2.
said
I heard
2
3. I
or
heard
3, and you just took the longer time.
Yeah, well, what would you expect me to do?
I don't know, but not that. Hurts my feelings. Can you get it paid by March 13th, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Pay it by March 13th, 2026.
Yes,
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Judge.
you. Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus Trevor Howard.
People.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Howard. Howard, state your name, please.
Trevor Scott Howard.
Judge, we're asking for an adjournment of the pretrial in this matter to try to continue to work out a resolution of all of his cases. I believe there's 2 that are pending still, this matter and then a matter at the 15th District Court, if I'm not mistaken.
When are those set? Do we know?
The matter at the 15th District Court is on February 27th.
March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
May I address bond?
You may.
Your Honor, Mr. Howard has posted bond in the 15th District Court matter. He's currently obviously incarcerated. His mother is in the hospital at St. Joe's. The domestic assault and battery case that was pending before Judge Freshour was dismissed back at the last final settlement conference earlier this month. I can affirm that as I was his appointed counsel at that time. If I didn't say it already, he has posted bond in the 15th District Court matter. We're asking the court to consider a reduction in the bond here to, I guess, what I would call a nominal bond, but hopefully $250 if the court were so.
How much?
$250.
Response to the people.
In actually, I'm seeing that looks like on the domestic violence case, bond is still denied. I'll take Mr. Williams, where maybe actually it's taking a while to update. I don't know if that case has been dismissed. It looks like his bond on the other matter was set at 10%. On this case, bond was denied. It looks like there was a conditional release violation.
There was.
Off my head. But that would expire was, but I got just like,
Yeah, go ahead. I'll look for my copy.
I think it was the new case, right? The 15th district court matter. It was the 15th district court matter, Your Honor, I believe.
That caused the violation on this one.
That's correct.
I don't think it's just discrepancies, obviously, it's usually the misdemeanors on that 15 matter, given the domestic amount I'm assuming is being dismissed, I would be fine with low cash surety bond, the court doesn't want to do that.
Sorry, I forgot to come to see you before the final settlement cards. I was there. Custody. But it all worked out. I thought they versus the production.
I'll reduce his bond to a $3,500 10% bond.
You say 3,500? I'm sorry.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Judge. 350. Okay. All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Judge.
Court calls case People versus Penny Muldoon.
Your Honor, reading for the people.
Hello.
Hello,
What's your name?
Penny Muldoon.
All right, ma'am, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about September 29, 2025, at the location of 5400 State Street, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle with the presence of a controlled substance. You understand that charge, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service, any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. The court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand all of that?
Yes, sir.
First question I have for you, ma'am, is do you want to be represented by an attorney?
We're keeping an eye on Judge Boyd to see if we can follow that one.
Case.
Portia Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Ms. Muldoon. She's away from a reading, Your Honor, stand mute.
Defendant every way from a reading standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Seeking an adjournment.
Please, Judge.
I'll adjourn this matter to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Set the defendant's bond at a personal recognizance. She has no priors, is that correct?
None to the people's knowledge.
Set her bond at a personal recognizance, $10,000 bond. I'll order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or possession of any weapons, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any other illegal drug. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I'm also going to order that you go over to community corrections for placement on testing. I'm ordering testing. If I ordered you to test today, would you test clean?
Yes. Whatever I have on me, I have a prescription for.
Sunshine Girl.
I'll order testing one time per week,
36
random.
months. OG. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Love that red courthouse.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the People versus William Matthews.
So I mean, that's just the township.
Reading for the people.
Who's this don't mess with Texas guy? I think he's sitting Indian style on the floor.
Judge, Attorney Feaster, on behalf of Mr. Matthews, please state your name for the record, sir.
William Matthews.
Thank you. All right. I don't believe that the plea sheet's in the file already. Do you have a plea sheet already in your file, Your Honor?
Pardon?
Do you have a plea sheet in your file already? Okay. And I guess we're going to be requesting a short adjournment.
All right.
And requesting to address bond, Your Honor.
Is he held on anything else?
I got an MDOC hold and
a felony.
Gotcha.
Got $100 bond, well, 1,000, 10% on a felony.
I'm not gonna change his bond. You can argue it, but if it's the NDOC hold up.
I think we just want to make sure.
Resolved.
I think we just want to make sure he had a bond in this case.
Yeah, to get like a bond, so there would be able to get time served.
He wants
I think he's
probably on dead time, but if there is a,
I think his bond. What do you have his bond? I have his bond set, I think at $1,000, 10% on each case.
That's fine then.
Oh, that's cool then. Yeah, if that's it. I thought it was a PR bond, but if it's.
Is that what you have? Oh, you see a PR? All right. Those might have changed it. I don't know how that changed.
That's the same on the other one.
All right, then I'll set his bond on these cases at $1,000, 10% bond on each case.
That'll work.
Did you set your?
And I'll adjourn his case to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. Sounds perfect.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Samsung's remodeling an old building. I can see the brick walls. They're putting the studs inside it. Southern CJB. Congratulations on 4 months. Not no G yet, but soon. Soon. Thank you so much. We'll do a deep dive. I'll do a synopsis
Court
of Corey
case, People
Richards
versus
this
Erica
afternoon.
Scott.
For the people.
Tour show featuring system from Erica Scott, who I believe is the approaching the podium. We'll bring her to us one. He said. Please state your name for the record.
Erica Scott.
Thank you, Judge. It looks like we were negotiating with the people trying to receive a. Looks like we're still in the.
How old is the little one?
She's 7.
She's 7?
Yeah, she's on mid-winter break, so she had to come with me. Yes.
And then you just tossed her into the back row?
I'm sorry. You want to
You
come
just
up?
tossed her into the back row?
Well, come on.
She was just found.
She gets her day in court.
Hello, young lady. Hi, what's your name?
Ombre.
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 It's like Amber.
That's a
but
beautiful
ombre.
Good. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. I think we're still negotiating. If we could have a brief adjournment, that would be greatly appreciated. Yes, that's a fair.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, well,
I have it now.
Okay.
yeah, let me go March 18th,
Thank you, Judge.
2026, 9 a.m. All right.
All right.
You're on midwinter break? I'm going to take a midwinter break too.
Just with that date. I might. That's around my due date.
I had to, on her other case, she has another case, 1761. I'm going to cancel the warrant on that.
Thank you, Judge.
And I'll set a PR. Well, she hasn't been arraigned on that one. Hold on a second. She was arraigned on this one, on the driver while license suspended. On the other case, she hasn't been arraigned. All right, ma'am, you are before the court on a complaint that alleges, it's actually the same ticket. On the date of October 18, 2025, Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, that you did operate a motor vehicle without security or insurance. You understand that charge, ma'am?
Yes.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by a fine between $200 to $500 and up to 1 year in jail. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. You wish to be represented by an attorney on that
Yes.
public defender case?
Tour show feature assistant public defender. Your Honor, we waive formal readings to mute and ask for an adjourned pretrial date.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. That or other case before. So I'll adjourn this matter out to the 18th. Cancel or warrant. I'll set a personal recognizance $5,000 bond, standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or possession of any weapons. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right.
Just so the court is aware, 3/18 is close to her due date. So
Pardon?
3/18 is close to her due date. So if she does go into labor, we'll let the court.
No, she needs to be here.
Yes, sir.
Bring both the babies.
Well, if you had the baby beforehand, yes, bring the baby. However, if you're like in labor and that might happen here, go have your baby because I'm going to be of absolutely no help. Somebody else will have to do it. The only thing I know how to operate is a defibrillator, and that's not going to do it.
Got it. Mhm.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
No defibrillators in the labor and delivery.
Yeah.
Bye, little one.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Court calls case people versus Jason Smith.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ready, Judge. Court call feature Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Jason Smith. Mr. Smith, please state your name for the record.
Jason Smith, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Morning, sir.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Thank you, Judge. I believe Mr. Smith met with Mr. Brown in custody. We're still trying to get the offer that this wants. We're asking for an adjourned pretrial date.
March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
He's at a different offer. We're trying to get that for you.
Okay.
We'll come back March 4th.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Bond continued. Court calls case people versus Nivea Smith. Nivea Smith. Hello,
Hello, Judge.
what's your name?
Nivea Smith.
All right, ma'am, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges between the dates of September 12th, 2024, September 20th, 2024, while you were an agent or trustee of Walmart, that you did embezzle funds less than $200. You understand the nature of that charge, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased if 3 times the value of the property that is the subject matter of the theft. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Public defender case.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Ms. Smith, Your Honor. We'll stay on mute to the complaint that you just read. Ask for a pretrial date so that we can speak to Ms. Smith.
And then having with further formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea.
Judge has a phone call. Hang on. He has to take this one. So this afternoon, we're going to be going to Judge Boyd's courtroom, where she has a murder trial that's going to be starting in a couple hours. We're also going to summarize the Corey Richens trial to get you up to speed for next week. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be quick, but it's going to be good, because that's going to be a 5-week trial that you will want to be here for every bit of. And hopefully I'll be feeling better by then.
We'll adjourn this matter to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. As to bond.
Your Honor, Ms. Smith is 19 years old. She is employed by the University of Michigan. She's a graduate of Romulus High School, correct? She indicates no criminal history of any sort, Your Honor. She obviously appeared here this morning. I'd ask the court to consider setting a personal bond in this matter based on her appearance here today.
You live on your own?
No, I live with my mother.
Is she here?
Come on up, Mom.
So she knows about this?
Yes, sir.
She does now.
When did you graduate high school?
2025.
You going to college or what are you doing?
I'm planning on going this year, Washtenaw Community College.
What do you do at the university?
I'm environmental services, so I'm.
So you're planning on going this year? Let me ask you this. You graduated. What'd your mom say about you planning on going later to school, to college?
Well, I went after high school, went straight to working, so I'm helping the.
Okay, I get that, but what did your mother say about that?
As long as I go to school.
As long as what?
As long as I go to school and I have a
So
plan.
you could go and work. She didn't mind that, but you were supposed to go to school to get your education.
I'm going to both. Yeah.
Huh? Well, is that what she was telling you?
Get Mom up here.
What? You're nodding. You can.
Oh, help,
use your
Mom.
words.
Yeah.
26 months.
That's what she was telling you. And so you graduated when?
It's gonna be
2025, June.
June of 2025. So we went past September of 2025 because that's when the school year was starting.
When are you intending to enroll?
And then she's not. So let me ask you this. How do you feel? How's your mother feel about you not being in school yet?
I mean, she's trying to tell me to hurry up, but besides that.
She said what?
Hurry up, do something. But.
She said, hurry up, do something.
Like, as in school-wise.
Yeah. Okay. So that means she's probably not pleased that you're not in school.
I wouldn't say that, but.
Are you working full-time?
Yes.
I bet she would.
Mom, you want her in school? Now, how come you're not doing what your mama wants you to do? Because you're not grown yet. Because I got a whole bunch of grown folks back through that door if you want to be grown. Okay, maybe I'll put it this way. When are we going to school? Because I can provide alternatives to that, but I don't think you'll like my alternatives. I am gonna make your mother's wish come true. You are going to school one way or another while your case is before me.
Of course. I was planning.
Well, see, you sit there and say, of course. I want you in school.
You haven't enrolled.
When are you going to enroll?
Oh, I'm already enrolled, is what I'm saying. I don't have the classes and registration started yet for this yet. So.
Why?
Because I'm doing school and because I'm helping the bills, so I could stay in the house. If that makes sense.
It makes sense, but that doesn't mean that you can't take some classes. Or what, even. Here's the problem, young lady. When I get somebody like you in front of me, here's my big worry. Your mom wants you to go to school. I think you really want to go to school. Right? But I also am aware of the statistics that the longer you stay out, the less likely it is that you will go back.
Yeah, I know those statistics.
So when I get somebody like you, I grab you and I make sure you go to school, even if you're taking one. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So when are we going to get enrolled? Well, when are we going to set up a class? Here's the thing.
I don't know how that school works, so it would be within the next.
You don't know how it works? Great. I teach there.
Okay.
So I can tell you how it works.
Judge is like, I happen to be.
What are you doing today?
What am I doing today?
Yeah.
Just this.
I'm actually gonna go to my doctor's appointment. So.
Okay, well, that's important. So do that. So when are we going over to Washington and checking the classes?
Are they open today or tomorrow? Well, I work tomorrow. Hold on. So probably that.
Are they open? Yeah, they're open. Here's what I want, okay? What are you worried about going to school?
Nothing. It's nothing that I'm per se worried about.
Pardon?
Nothing that I'm worried about.
Here's what I want you to do, young lady, okay? Sometimes the hardest step to make is the first step, okay? So between now and March 4th, you're to get yourself over to Washtenaw. You're to check into classes. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's start this journey now. Okay? A good reason why your mom wants you to do it. Okay? And one of the reasons is that she believes in you and she believes in your future. That's why she wants you to do it. That's why she's also telling you to hurry up. Because she'd like to see it, because parents get great joy out of that, okay? And the other thing is, I'd like to see you do it. I think you could do it. I think you want to do something else with your life. And it's not going to be easy, but you can do it. Okay? Go over there. The people over there are wonderful. They will help you figure it out. Figure out what you can do to try to not make it so stressful on you. And try to figure out how to get yourself started. All right, young lady? What are you crying about?
Nothing.
Nothing? You just cry about nothing?
Yep.
It's like my daughter. I don't understand it. All right, look. Go over there. Got 2 weeks. Get yourself over there. Take a look at it. Have you even looked at their programs over there?
They don't have really the one that I'm looking for. So I was talking with my counselor, but
Pardon?
I said they don't really have the program I was specifically looking for.
Which is?
Marine biology or biology.
Marine biology. Why do you want to be a marine biologist?
Why not?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Little attitude.
I guess I'll ask it a different way. What interests you about it?
I don't know. The ocean.
The ocean?
Weather. Yeah.
You ever been there? Which one?
The Atlantic.
How'd you like
Outer
it?
Banks.
It was nice.
Yeah. Young lady, maybe somebody after my own heart. If you say you're going to be a marine biologist, I'm not a marine biologist. No animal. I probably can't keep an animal alive to save my life except a dog. But University of Maryland has an excellent marine biology program. And that's where I graduated from. So I get it. There's something about the attraction of all of that. But here's the thing. It doesn't mean that you can't start your journey on some of the stuff that you're going to need to get yourself there, right? I mean, they may not have the whole program, but you can start it out while you look around as to where else you're going to go, like the University of Maryland. I mean, where else you might want to go, okay? All right. So go over there, check in, and just tell them that's what you're interested in, and they can at least try to develop a path for you to head forward, okay?
Okay.
You're 19.
Yes.
Nothing else that happened today that you remember. Remember this one thing that I took. Okay? And that is you got dreams. Follow them. Okay? All right, young lady. We'll see you on the floor.
All right.
Hang on a second.
Get your generals
Thanks,
out of the
Mom.
way too. Man, get those generals out of the way and then chase what you want to major in.
Court calls the case, People versus Jacob Snyder.
I think he gets commission for every referral. I'm just kidding. He just likes his school.
Your name, sir?
Jacob Snyder.
Sir, you are before the court on charge of no insurance under the motor vehicle code. That's alleged to have occurred on or about January 21st, 2026 at the location of eastbound I-94, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan.
That's correct.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
So misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $200 to $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that, sir?
I understand.
All right. You wish to be represented by an attorney?
Not entirely sure, sir. As far as I was aware, what the officer told me was I could show up and present that I had bought insurance and that this would be waived. So that's kind of what I was looking at.
Well, I think I don't know. But
yes,
what would the people do?
Your Honor, my standard offer is that if I receive proof of insurance, I would be moving to dismiss this matter.
You got insurance with you?
I do.
Do you?
I have that
want
on
to
my phone.
dismiss?
I have
You want to dismiss?
I would like to.
Can you show them the proof of? What are you waiting for, young man? Jeez, oh, Pete. You have it dismissed. He's taking so long. He's like, he's got it on my phone. Well, get it out. Watch this. Cook's gonna say, I don't know if I can do this again.
And people would be moving to dismiss.
Wow. Any objection?
No.
Case dismissed. You have a great day, young man. Court call for case, People versus Caitlin Stevens. Hello, what's your name?
Caitlin Stevens.
All right. Ma'am, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about September 10th, 2025, at the location of Huron Valley Correctional Facility, that you did, contrary to statute, falsely report the commission of a misdemeanor, that being 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct.
Whoa. False report.
Do you understand the nature of that charge?
Called a false
Yes,
essay
sir.
report.
That is a misdemeanor, punishable
Jail.
by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
First question I have for you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, sir.
This is a public defender case.
Sorry, on behalf of Ms. Stevens, waive formal reading and stand mute, Your Honor. Ask for a pre-trial date so that we can speak to Ms. Stevens.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea.
29.
Any criminal history?
Pre-trial in this matter will be adjourned to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Set her bond at $5,000 personal recognizance bond, standard conditions, including no assault behavior, possession of any weapons, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that, man?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Have to get a photo. Okay.
Court calls case People versus Blaine Taylor.
Morning, Your Honor.
Blaine Taylor. Here. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000. We'll give a 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. Calls case People versus Antoine Thomas.
Morning, Your Honor. People.
Your name, sir?
Antoine Thomas, sir.
All right, sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on October 10th, 2025, at the location of 3300 Carpenter Road, that you did operate a motor vehicle without security or insurance. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by not more than 1 year incarceration, a $200 to $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney, or you got your phone out, you want to show them
I
something?
do have my.
You want your phone out, you want to show them something?
Yes, sir.
You think yours will work this time?
Absolutely.
You know what? If you blow this, it's gonna be a problem. All right, go ahead.
A little worried there about Mr. Ruiz for a minute. Getting a little too comfortable there in court, laying down, giving us an interesting view. But Samsung has moved from the job site into his truck. At least we have a stable camera now.
No, not this vehicle is, I don't currently have this vehicle when he was been told since the matter, but during the time, that's to show that during the time I had insurance.
Gotcha. Give me just 1 second here. I'm just checking that date.
Sure. You need the date of offense?
Yes, please.
Date of offense was October 10th, 2025.
How many people moved to dismiss?
Wow.
Mama
Did you see what
Biggs.
he did?
Welcome.
Unlike the other guy, he just handed a phone and he did it. He had to do some explanation.
Welcome. Thanks for subbing. We're going to be following Corey Richens next week. We're doing some court hopping right now.
You have any objection to that?
No, sir.
Sort of
Case dismissed.
low-key,
You
laid
have a
back,
great
jumping
day.
around the country, watching a couple different
Better than, they're
little
doing
courts
better
that
than
are our
Feaster.
favorites. The Corey Richens trial is one you will not want
They're
to
getting,
miss.
no, I'm just saying. I just didn't mean to blurt that out loud. Court calls the case, People versus Tito's. Why ho ho no? Why ho ho no?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond.
Nailed it, Judge.
All right, you guys help me with that name.
Why Hohonu?
So say it again.
Why Hohonu?
Why hey ho? Got it.
He didn't
Okay.
get it.
It kind of makes sense when I look at it. All right, sir. You are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges 2 charges. The first charge is that on August 17, 2025, at the location of Textile near Crane Road, that you did operate while intoxicated or impaired, second offense. You understand that charge, sir?
Correct.
All right. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to $1,000 fine, up to 1 year in jail. Court could order community service, any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Court could order your vehicle immobilized. Court order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Correct.
All right. The second charge is a charge of operating or open intoxicants in a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days, $100 fine plus court costs. Court could order community service and substance abuse screening. You understand all of that, sir? All right. First question I have for you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, sir.
This is a public defender case.
Did you get appointed?
Representative. Just gonna turn the public defender on behalf of why ho no.
I don't know what conversation these guys are having. That's the second time I've been ignored.
Oh, not ignored.
No, just absolutely ignored.
You got the same last name.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's a nice last name to have.
It is. I wrote it down to try to say it. It's why ho ho no. Aha. We were debating it. So we waive formal reading and stand mute, Your Honor.
Defendant every way formal reading standing mute. Finally,
We'd ask for an adjourned pretrial, please, Your Honor.
pretrial in this matter, sir, will be adjourned to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you very much, Judge.
And his bond, alleged BAC in this matter.
BAC is the .114, just for the record, I didn't have alcohol content of 1.17 or greater. I'm not sure why it reads that way. I'm going to submit an amended complaint because the BAC is a .1. Unless my math is wrong, it's less than 0.7.
No, you're right. I see what you're saying. I don't know why it reads that. I got you. All right. Set his bond at a $15,000 personal recognizance bond. There's, I'll order standard conditions, including no possession of any weapons or assaultive behavior. You understand that, young man?
Sir.
Also, there's to be no possession or consumption of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that? I'm also going to order that you report over to the Department of Community Corrections for placement on the sober link testing unit. You're to do that within 24 hours of today's date. All right, sign the order. Thank you
very much.
Trying to get everything lined up for this afternoon, and the judge has clicked the off button. He's frozen. How do you know if you're eligible for gifted membership? Dana Grand Jury, you were already a member. You have to be a not member. So once your membership expires, you would be eligible again as long as you've turned on the setting for the gift setting, which you can find at that link. So by turning it on, you're moving the slider button over to the right. That's on. And then it's up to YouTube. All right. We were going to do a little...
Yeah, John, man. What I'd like to help you, we'll take the ones within the. He's coming in to do those right now, the interpreters. And then. He's got 2 more after that.
Judge Dad's coming back.
Okay. You have to tell your judge is going to lunch, she'll be back at 1 o'clock. Okay. I'll do this one first. Okay.
He left. We'll be going to Judge Stephanie Boyd's courtroom a little bit later.
Yeah.
You know her. That's
certain rights
her right here.
that people have when they're charged
She's doing jury
with an
selection.
offense. One of them is the right to remain silent.
We might stay.
Has everyone heard of that term before? Where are my Beretta people? Mannix,
Beretta, Glock,
paper chase practice.
H&K.
Now, this is what that means. That means that the state can't call somebody who's accused to testify. The right to testify solely rests with the person who's accused. I've been a defense attorney. I've been a prosecutor. There are many reasons why maybe someone who's accused of a crime who wouldn't want to testify. For example, sometimes people are afraid of speaking. I had clients before, I'm like, you're just talking to me and you're looking all nervous. You wouldn't be a good witness. Sometimes it's the person maybe has a speech impediment. Sometimes maybe their attorney tells them the state then proved their case. There's no need for you to testify. There are many reasons why a person would not testify. And I will tell you, I've had jurors before where saying, well, if it were me, I would do this and I would do that. And I always chuckle inside because I'm like, it's not you and you don't have, advice from someone, maybe advising you what you should or should not do. It's similar to if you go see a heart surgeon and they say, we need to do surgery, or they say, oh, we don't need to do surgery. And you say, well, I know that's the advice you're giving me, but I'm going to do surgery or I'm not going to do surgery. Usually when people have experts who are talking to them, usually they follow their expert's advice. But the key about the right to remain silent is if Mr. Mejia decides to exercise his right to remain silent, you can't hold it against him. You can't deliberate and say, well, he didn't testify, so that's a strike against him. Or I wonder what he would have said. You're not allowed to do any of that. You're not allowed to consider it at any point in time, discuss it or anything. Does everyone understand? Yes. Is there anyone here who's going to hold it against Mr. Mejia if he decides not to testify? All right. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about
we're gonna mute her for just a second. And I'm going to go back to my regular size in this corner. I am covering her handbag. I'll have to move. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. As Judge Boyd is selecting a jury for our trial we're going to follow with her, it should be a short one that should be done this week before Judge Kresnick out of Utah takes over the Corey Richens, begins the Corey Richens evidentiary portion of the trial. One count of murder. I believe this is some murder that was committed back in 2002 or something, allegedly, and he's been on the run. So it's sort of like a cold case that got solved, potentially. Let's do a lunch now. Everyone get a lunch. We'll be back and catch the start of this. I think they're going to get lunch as well, and then come back at like 1 o'clock, right? What do you know the timeline for Judge Boyd? So we'll have a Bexar County Judge Boyd murder trial, which is pretty cool because last time we were in her courtroom, the defendant, who was pro se with elbow counsel, was found not guilty on all charges, which blew us away. Unbelievable. She runs on the hour. 1 p.m. Central, I'm guessing, so that's a 2 p.m. start. So let's do, if we do 1:30, we come back from lunch. That gives us an hour and 15. It's a long lunch, but then we'll get to the afternoon with Judge Boyd and continue with her tomorrow. She's probably going to do half-day courts for that as well. So court hopping in the morning, then Judge Boyd in the afternoon. Because she has another docket. I mean, she has a regular docket that she maintains. All right. I don't know what it is about this cold, but I talk and I just run out of breath. It's like my lungs are just not getting enough oxygen. Which is weird because I went out and bought 4 cans of oxygen. Because you can do that, you know. I get mine at Lowe's, by the way. Get mine at Lowe's. So. All right, that's our plan. And I'm going to get some lunch and try to feel better. So. We can do our Corey Richards pre-trial catch-up. It's not going to take that long to catch up. So we're probably going to do it when we come back at 1:30, which I'll make a portal to, by the way. As we speak, we'll start this afternoon at 1:30. We'll work on a thumbnail for this one. Kim is first in chat. We'll pin her again and build the link. Here we go. All right, done. All right, tonight when you go home, please hug the people you love. Smiles want to make their day just a little bit better. We're going to be live this afternoon. Please stay safe until we go live again this afternoon at 1:30. That'll be an hour and 15 for lunch. You just ate breakfast, as read. You get second brekkie. Second brekkie. It's a thing. And we'll portal over to the afternoon stream. Hope to see y'all there for this trial. I hope it's a good one. We'll buckle up for that one. You guys have a good lunch. We'll see you afterwards. Bye-bye.
Because he's the guy. What more do you need to see?